Hey everyone, how's everyone doing? Welcome to my Raagbot stream, the second part of our Detroit Become Human playthrough with a little story analysis I'll throw in. Hey, how's the chat doing? How many people we got joining us right now? You guys are awesome, all 136 of you, and more I'm sure are incoming from places elsewhere on the net. You guys are sweet. I love that Blue Owl's dabbing emoji always. Cool. Yes, dog. That is Pico. Actually, let me introduce you guys for those who are joining us for the first time. That's Pico de Gallo. He's my roommate's dog. He likes eating towels, and that's his Instagram that you can see right there. For those who don't know who I am, I'm Raag. This art created by Supernova 570 is me ringing the shame bell because I decided to have a little stream the other day, which you can find on my YouTube page or on my Twitch page, where we played Shadow of War and I shamed a lot of orcs. So it got a little weird, and I deserved that shaming of myself. Thanks, Blue Owls, for rating, and all 66 of you. I appreciate that. So we are starting to grow. The Raag Squad with 2 A's is what I've been told we're called, and I appreciate all of it. So does Pico, even though he doesn't know what's going. There are dabs everywhere, and it's fantastic. Thanks, Blue Owls, for rating us. Again, join us as we go on this journey. Great. Doggo, right? Yes. Cool. If you guys, again, you can see me tomorrow at Twitch TV / Bryan Dechart. We're going to do a stream there tomorrow, the Red Connor playthrough. We'll talk about that a little more later. But today, we're here to kind of continue the story analysis that we were doing. JJ and Jess are fantastic, but they're not with us today. We have 2 new guests for you, who I'll introduce in a second. Another guest who's always with us is the Streambot, who you can type commands into the chat, and I guarantee you he'll try his best to answer you. I don't know if his best is good enough, but it's going to happen. So feel free to do that. And always, you guys can donate to the stream as we're getting set up. This is our last stream without affiliate status, so we'll be hitting that level and have emotes, and we'll be doing the whole thing for our next stream. And we're really excited about that. So things are going to kind of re-queue for the next one. But in the meantime, if you want to support me and everything that we're doing, that's where you donate. I appreciate all the donations from anyone who does. It's super awesome. I'm enjoying investing time in this. This is a lot of fun. Great. I want to introduce you guys to my friends who will be joining us. Last time on the stream, we made a lot of really good, wholesome decisions, and today I'm going to work to kind of analyze if we start to make less common, less heartfelt decisions. And to help me do that, I've got my friends James and Trey here, who are joining us.
Hello.
Hello.
And let me know in the audio if anything is dysfunctional. James and Trey here are great friends of mine who are actors. I'm going to put up their cards. First, we'll start with Trey, who's on the left.
Hi, I am Trey.
And I'm going to put your card up. Right there. That's Trey.
That's me!
And Trey is an actor and a writer, and you can see his Instagram, Twitter, and Wattpad up on the screen. Trey with an EY, for those who are figuring it out. ! TREY if you want his special command to come up. And also,
should I tell him real quick who took this photo?
Yeah. Trey, who took that photo?
Oh, that would be Bryan Dechart.
Bryan Dechart
who plays Connor. I think you guys knew who that is.
Yes. He did your headshots, right?
He did, and it's been
Bryan
doing
Dechart
very
does
well
headshots,
for me.
and he does great headshots.
He does. That's like one of many that I'm able to use. So.
Yeah.
Although he didn't
Thank you,
do my
Bryan.
headshot.
You didn't do your headshot?
No, he didn't do my headshot.
Trey is
missing
also is getting married soon.
Right
Yeah,
now.
he is.
And we're really excited about that. I'm
We
gonna
are.
be there.
You are. You're the officiant.
Pico's excited.
I-
He's not
So-
invited.
So the story of him being a very good friend checks out. So.
Great. And now also.
Thank you. I see the congrats. Thank you.
Of course.
Is that how I do it? Do I just say?
Yeah,
You
you
don't
can
need
just
to
talk.
learn it.
These guys, okay,
This
so
is my
part of-
first Twitch.
If you guys, this is your first stream for these guys
Yes,
as
it
well.
is.
Just so you guys know, I'm bringing in people who don't know
Thank
this
you,
game
thank
as
you,
well.
thank
Although
you.
these guys have watched the playthrough up to
Yeah.
this point.
We saw the decisions made thus far. We have thoughts.
But we're gonna basically try to analyze the story
Aw,
with
I
these
need to take a
guys,
picture of all these
kind of being
congrats.
fresh eyes and get their perspective on various
So
things.
fun.
Cool. And I'm just gonna pull up James's intro card. This is James Bristow. He's an actor and writer. James and I actually write together quite a bit, which is a fun thing we do, and you can see his Instagram there on the screen.
It's a fun thing we do that we get to really explore the different realm of the relationship with each other. Good fun.
Yeah. And we've got like 269 people joining us right now, so that's really cool.
Awesome.
Hello,
Hi,
everyone
everybody.
at home.
Hello, everyone.
Excuse me while I eat a little
I've
lunch.
never live broadcasted before, so you have to forgive me. You're fine.
James, what's with your shirt?
Oh, well, I love this shirt because I got it a long time ago on a random shoot back in New York. And this one I picked up the other week at TJ Maxx. Oh, TJ's.
Can you move a little closer?
It's
to
got
his
little
instead?
baby whales on there.
No, yeah.
You picking up that whale?
Yeah,
Yeah,
you're picking it up. Yeah,
It's
yeah.
great. And I don't know. I like Dewey as well. I connected with Dewey.
Yeah.
Dewey the fish. Something about it when I was watching, I was like, yep.
Would you
I'd
say?
probably save the fish too, even though if I was gonna go a different way, I wouldn't save the fish.
Would you say?
Only
Dewey is your spirit
sociopaths
animal?
don't save the fish. Which maybe there's some sociopaths here. I like that Pico just kind of threw in on the third spot, like he's hanging out.
Oh yeah.
Um,
Well, it's because we got food here. Pico's if there's food around, Pico's on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's
So well behaved when there's food around.
Yeah. I accidentally drop food all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Accidentally.
accidentally. It's
We
why,
know you like the dog, James.
It's
we
why
know.
none of us can.
I
control
love the
treatment.
dog.
We
I just
know.
I don't want to give him too much food.
It is important. We're gonna begin the playthrough in a second.
He does have a Henry Cavill Pedro thing going on. I saw
Pedro.
that.
Pedro.
Yeah, Pedro Pascal
Pedro Pascal. I don't know.
from Narcos and
right,
Game of Thrones. He was the Viper.
Yeah. Sometimes I just like to do weird things with my facial hair because it's fun. Yeah.
I think that's an appropriate thing to do.
Yeah.
James and I are going a little bit hair twinish, although I think mine's getting a little lusher. and-
Yeah, his has more of like I've been mine's getting a little heavier and long.
Yeah.
But we kind of started growing our hair out at the same time.
They write together. They shampoo together.
We shampoo together. Actually, I don't shampoo very often. That's the
Oh.
thing, like shampoo like maybe like
Once
every other day.
Yeah, that's
I do it pretty often.
Fashion tips
That's what you
with
have to do.
James.
Yeah.
the best kind of hair.
We could do that.
That's
we
not
could do
even
that.
fashion. That's hygiene. Whatever.
Cool. I'm going to move over there, and we're going to get through to this playthrough. Although, show your love in the chat. I'm so glad to have all
Jet.
300 of you guys here hanging out.
Somebody
And-
got you with the Peter Dinklage.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Okay, James looking like Peter Dinklage
We know.
is well known. It's well known, although,
Yeah.
yeah,
The 6'2" version. That's all. But, people.
as James,
Anyway. I get that a
6'1".
lot.
casually drops his thing.
6'1".
Yes, I'm planning on going to TwitchCon. It's going to be great. Okay, you can type in !Pico if you want Pico's Instagram, as well as !James and !Trey if you want to know more about these guys. Cool? I'm going to go turn off my camera and go join
Let's
these
play
guys.
some video games. Man.
Let's do it.
This has a really cool soundtrack.
Is there a safe place for me to put
I'm
this?
I couldn't really hear the soundtrack whenever I watched the last little bit, but I can hear it so well through these headphones.
Yeah, no, it's a fantastic soundtrack. They actually used
all the violins and everything, just like so crisp.
They actually used 3 different composers, one for each main character.
That was my answer.
Yes.
Oh, thank you, sir.
Really? Oh, okay. So that helps set the themes a little clearer. That's cool.
Yeah, it's a really cool thing, and it's another big piece of the storytelling that we've got going here. I'm gonna pick up the controller. She gets just like
Where did my
Pico
Twitch go?
running her back.
It's a nice touch.
Always accomplish Connor's mission. I'm just going to let you guys know that we have no particular outcome in mind, nor are we aiming for the best outcome. As I mentioned on our last stream, we're here to achieve the most interesting outcome, and we're here to essentially learn about what comes from those decisions. We're here to play through analytically, although I'm lying a little bit because we're going to shake things up a little bit today because we did a very good playthrough during the first part of the game. Cool. You guys are going to do a great job of reminding me when I don't turn on the gameplay camera. Real quick, so you guys got through the first part of it, and
Yes.
And you guys are going to join us for this part. So cool. We're going to get started.
We're well aware of the decisions you've made.
The very kind decisions you guys made.
you've made. I mean,
Thank you for the follows, guys.
I'm a little bit darker of a fellow.
We would have smacked the drink out of his
Yeah, you
hand.
stay away from
that
my
was,
food. You
Yeah,
don't get
right?
any of that.
That was
I might
like
drop some on the ground later.
James is negotiating with the dog.
He's just like straight up wanting to like just watch him. Watch him. He's like trying to be. Oh, you want to get down now? Okay, here, go back to bed.
We talk to dogs
Has
here.
he eaten recently? Maybe we should give him some chicken.
No,
be
dogs
careful,
literally
actually.
always act hungry.
That's pretty much their MO, right?
Every time.
That's how it goes, right?
It's like, hey, I'm hungry.
Yeah. There's a little bit of Pico flying.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you guys for being so welcoming, and thank you for joining us. We're really excited to continue going through this playthrough and learning a lot about this game and about trying to dissect the things that come through. And I think having two new people each week kind of learn the game for the first time, I think that's really going to help us kind of, all of us who have spent so much time watching and playing this game, get a pretty good impression of, what's happening.
Okay.
Minor issues.
It happens. These work better if I turn them on.
So I'm not sure which character we're starting up with right now.
It's on now.
But once I do, I'll give you a thing.
You just pull it back just a little bit like that. That way you can still hear us.
Here, we should keep Pico on the bed because I have no idea what he's going to do otherwise.
Oh, sorry. I thought he wanted down. He was giving me the put me down pause.
The's no pick down.
No, he's saying give you food.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
All right. End the line.
Okay, we're resuming with
Kara?
Yeah, Kara.
Like Superman's cousin.
Yeah.
Senor de Gallo, come here.
I think he's being summoned.
Au revoir.
We're gonna wake her
Good
up.
boy.
We have to go.
He spoke to him in Spanish, not French.
You guys let me know if there's any issues with anything. We're gonna get up.
So you only have one choice there. Why?
Well, I think.
Stay
Okay,
here,
there we
shit.
go.
What do you guys want to do? Stay here.
Shelter. I don't want to.
Shelter. I don't want to stay in the bus and get all fucking. I don't want to go too hard, too quick. I want to. That's like a hard right turn.
So what is the disc on the right side of their heads technically referred to as?
Yeah, what is that?
Does
what
it
is
have a
that?
name?
Yeah. It's basically. I mean, you always call it their.
We'll find
It's
some
essentially their power indicator.
Hey, somebody asked what our favorite quantum particles. Max Guy 275.
Thank you for the donation.
Favorite quantum particles. I
I
like
just
quarks.
watched Ant-Man and the Wasp.
I
You
know,
should know this.
I know. We just watched Ant-Man
But
and the Wasp.
no
yesterday.
spoilers. But yeah.
No spoilers. We didn't
Yeah,
need to.
no.
But
Well,
I mean,
you know,
like,
that's
a part of the movie.
That's a part of the movie, you know. Like,
It's part of the first movie.
yeah.
I like Ant-Man.
I like quarks.
Yeah, quarks are good.
Quarks are cool. Yeah, shout out to quarks.
What do you guys think of the environment?
Or even like like stuff that have the Higgs boson particle. I don't know exactly what that is. But, or you
I was trying to join the chat.
don't join the chat like with the live audio. All right, where do we trying to find shelter?
Yeah.
Where can we analyze where to go? We got a motel. Does she have money?
Not will need money.
Yeah, so you got to get money, right? So no, that looks awful. It's like let's make this child at least like somewhat comfortable. Very uncomfortable, but discreet. I mean, very. What's that? I mean, what else we got? What else is going on? What else we got? How open is our realm? Because there's a motel there.
Well, the
We
motel
could
is
rob that drugstore.
Rob that drugstore.
Rob the drugstore. And then get money to just go right across the street to the motel.
This is Detroit Become Human, Grand Theft Auto Edition, guys.
Yeah, exactly, right.
I say let's start with the laundromat.
I do enjoy
24/7. That sounds fair. We might be able to pick up some quarters.
I do enjoy the fake movie posters you guys were commenting on
Yeah,
yesterday. I saw the other billboard for one. I think that's a nice touch.
Feel better in no time.
Yeah. It's very well executed. Okay, just chilling. Change of clothes. Ah, that's a good idea. Oh, man.
Yeah, I had something pop up.
Program complete. The program being laundry.
Let's steal some clothes, guys?
Yeah, let's steal some clothes. Oh, yeah, man.
Detroit Become Human, Grand Theft Auto Edition.
Well, I mean, yeah.
They're not our clothes. We need them, Alice. I need something warm, and I need to get rid of this uniform. But that's stealing. We can't do that.
Steal it.
Steal it.
We're stealing
We're gonna
it.
steal today. I think it's interesting when, it puts us in that position.
You can see her, it changed, like, yellow.
Ooh, nice color. Green is my favorite color.
Neutral. Are you gonna try and jack him? Oh, really? Alright, you gotta be gentle, Raag. Gentle. Oh, we going...
Don't be selfish.
Do we have to take all of the clothes? I guess.
Yep.
Yeah.
We made a choice. We're gonna do it.
Okay.
So... I'm definitely gonna wake this guy up.
Oh,
yeah.
no! He's
Oh.
gonna know in about 2 seconds that you have his blanket. Oh, she left it. Okay.
Come on, let's go.
Hey, look, we got what we could.
Did we get anything?
We got the thing in the...
We didn't get a change.
Oh,
of
we
clothes.
didn't get anything. Uh-oh.
Oh, guys, I'm starting to fail things already.
Yeah. Why is the motel unavailable? What? Yeah, I think we messed up real hard. What can we do? Shit's closed.
Can we take shelter?
What's the other one? What is there like another? Can we take a right turn somewhere? What is that? What is that?
Let's ask for help.
Sure. I don't know.
I do love me some future neon signs in the rain. I really do. It's a nice look.
Why did she let go of you?
What are you doing?
She looks scared. She's just trying to get away from you.
What did you do?
I don't know.
She could run away with you after you killed her father, but now that you tried to steal some clothes, she's like, no, that's
Tough.
too much.
I'm okay. I'm not so cold.
You look lost.
We have nowhere to go.
I know someone who can help you.
Okay, this is interesting.
I love this graphic where you kind of see their true
That's on the other
android
side of town.
form.
We need a place for tonight.
Oh, where'd he go?
Yeah,
What happened with that? Was he just in her head?
Yeah, so it's another android, and I think it was able to like, transfer data.
So what she just saw was like,
No. It was actually an android. He just disappeared.
oh my. Does he have a cloaking feature of sorts? Is that a thing in this world?
No.
Not yet.
Let's go back to where we were going. That was an interesting moment, though. I mean, it looks like there are other robots out there trying to help people.
Game audio is kind of cool.
That's cool. So now you can turn it up over here.
Ah. Oh no.
No. For the audience is saying that. Here.
Look, the store's still open. Maybe we should go inside.
All
Go
right.
inside, Trey. Take the helm.
Let's go. I have not played a PlayStation in a long time. Well,
Convince the cashier to help. Is
yeah.
there something else we can do?
Talk.
What do you want?
I'm with a little girl. And
You guys
we
let me
have
know if
nowhere
it's
to go.
better.
Could you spare some money so we can get a room for tonight?
A homeless android? Ah, that's the best yet.
It's the best deal.
Look, this is a convenience store, not the Salvation Army, okay? You better go if you're not gonna buy anything.
I think we should steal.
Let's do it. I want to rob the cashier. That was whoa.
Okay, so
Oh yeah, you got the gun? You're gonna rob the cashier? Are we doing that?
yeah, we're gonna do it.
Yeah, alright, we're gonna do this.
I think we should find out what it's like. I think
We're
this
gonna
is
take
an
these
interesting
we're gonna
story.
take this route. We took a hard route.
I'll just be 2 minutes.
Ooh.
Wait outside? But why? Please.
Because if you can't handle me stealing laundry, you're not gonna like what's gonna happen next.
Yeah. we're going down dark paths here. Oh, listen to that soundtrack too. It's like
It is.
Sincere.
Sincere.
I have no choice.
I'm cool
Take
with
the
being
cash from the register, put it on the
sympathetic
counter.
A sympathetic villain.
Oh no. Yes.
Like he's
little
just standing
presents.
there with his hands up.
I'm staying.
Stay. Heck yeah.
Excuse me, are you done?
Go ahead.
Ooh, this is dark.
Straight with the savagery. I like that.
More money for us.
All right. But less beer.
Something still doesn't feel right about this, but I'm okay with it.
Yeah.
Open the register.
I mean, we're going this far.
There's no turning back. We're in it together.
Oh boy. We're gonna get evil fast, guys. Yeah, the guy who just walked in clearly was not very aware.
Yeah.
Turn around.
Bills.
Turn
No.
around.
Oh, telling him to turn around. Okay.
Oh, I'm not gonna. Oh boy, I'm not gonna shoot him. I won't go that far, guys.
No,
Yeah,
no,
we're
no,
not
no,
gonna-
I
no.
really need this money.
We just want the cash. And
Take
for
that
everybody to be cool. Take
X.
it. You see that? You got an X?
Oh,
Yeah.
sorry. Corner of my screen's covered up.
Take a little bit more. Now you gotta take some food. Kara, take the Doritos.
Now we're gonna go stay at the hotel across the street.
No way. We're gonna flee. Like I don't know. We're gonna flee at least out of a 100-mile radius, right? We gotta get out of Detroit. Oh, elusive.
These androids go fast.
Sorry, Nathan. I'm really sorry. Not a little bit.
Was
Honestly,
that guy's name Nathan?
Yeah,
Wait,
he had a name
how
tag.
did you get it?
Lie.
Lie!
I just asked the cashier for a few dollars.
Alright.
Remind me what the young lady's name is again?
Alice.
Yeah,
Alice.
now we gotta go.
This is all Alice's dad's fault. Just so
We're moving
this
way
isn't
too
us.
slow.
It's Alice's dad's fault.
It's like, we gotta go that way and then that way. Away from these train tracks.
Yeah, we just robbed the place. Is there a hustle option?
Yeah. Can we run?
I mean, I think
Is it possible
it
to
wants
run?
us to go to the motel.
No, dude. We don't want to go to the motel.
Check the parking lot.
Is there no other
Wait, the motel
objectives
parking
that we
lot?
can we discover no other like possible objectives?
Motel.
Check the parking lot and we can get in a car and then we can run away in a car.
Alright, we're gonna go
To
to the parking lots over
Yeah,
here.
because we just robbed the place, man. We gotta get out of here.
I mean, I think we're just gonna sleep in the parking lot.
Nope. Not right across
Yeah,
the
to
place.
be fair, Kara, you could do a better job lying. Like, your lie was only so-so.
Which lie?
Her lie to Alice.
Where she just asked for help. And she just said she asked for help.
Yeah, I'm hearing cop cars.
Oh, we can't go to the hotel because I didn't get the clothes.
Oh boy.
I guess we're sleeping in an abandoned car.
Oh my god. Is this story gonna end real quick for her, or are we gonna get? I mean, there's also the option of these other androids like helping us, right?
I guess it was fun to be bad until we set a record for fastest game ever.
Just destroyed this android's life.
I think what everyone's telling us is we're not. We've definitely. It would have helped if we got the clothes, and there's apparently
Certainly.
other stuff out there that we could have maybe grabbed.
Wow, I mean, like we didn't explore.
Break.
No, I mean, why? There's gotta be something. Is there no other like stuff around there?
Stand back, Alice.
We're providing shelter. I think this is good.
Oof. Yeah.
It's dry inside.
Let's be car
Nobody
people
will find
now.
us here.
I don't want to sleep in there. Can't we find a better place?
Okay, we'll find a better place.
Yes.
Keep searching.
Let's keep
Yeah.
searching.
We'll find somewhere better.
She's tough. Why were you so bad at stealing clothes, Raag? She could have had a jacket.
I don't know. The button just was not working the way I was expecting it
Nah, you just don't have it in you.
to. Let this be
We'll
shown.
get
Show us
there.
more objectives. Can we not like search around, or is it just show you automatically? Like
Yeah, it shows you automatically. So
okay.
like,
So there's no like secret Easter egg little things you can find. Easter eggs, anybody?
Easter eggs?
there's
I don't know
pliers.
why I did that. That. For what?
Open the trunk of the car. Somebody said, open the trunk of the car. What is that? Was that a generator?
No,
Open the trunk.
I'm going. I'm going.
Yes,
No.
you can.
Yep, that is definitely.
We're gonna play this our own.
Michigan
Alright, is that a
license
generator
plate.
there though? Check
Yeah,
out the
I'm trying to
generator.
really take a look. I think we're missing a tool. I think if we had a tool, we might be able to do this. Like, I think we'd be able to do something with this. That's my guess.
Well,
So
clearly.
it's a ground.
Alright.
Well,
yeah.
I mean, the angle changes when you go over there, right?
Yeah.
Was that not where the tool was that we need?
Say what?
Get off this street. It's
Check
over
house.
I
Where
guess
is
we go
this
to the house
house?
for a tool. It's down that way. We're still right across the street from where we just robbed.
Run! Nathan is gonna see us!
That's hilarious. Man, we are taking forever to do this. Was the objective just to find shelter?
Yeah, but this is the point of this game.
Yeah,
Where,
I
do you know
know.
where the house is?
I think I don't. Hold on. Look around again. Maybe it was back down the other way towards the abandoned stuff. I think it's right there. That's the house right there.
I'm like, is someone gonna run us over?
They move so slow.
An abandoned house. At least we'd be out of the rain.
Kara, I don't like this place.
I know. But it's just for one night, and no one will look for us here.
That's
Alright, so
what
we
that
gotta
was
find
the
a wire
tool.
cutter.
No, that's what that was. That's what was on top
Yeah.
of the generator, right?
Yeah, that was what's
Yeah.
on top of
Oh,
it.
right. And it's like we had to go like, ah.
I'm like, are you following me? Let's go.
But wait a minute. She's an android. Doesn't she have android strength?
Yeah, but I think offense is a little.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
I want to see her rip open the fence.
So long as we have fences, the androids will never prevail.
Chain link fences.
There's your Terminator sequel.
Guys, we're figuring this out together. Thank you
We
for anyone
are.
who helped
I know.
out.
All right. So I mean, like, I wish that there was just like,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah,
like
the
he said,
liquid
like a
Terminator.
hustle button.
You're right.
Where'd she go?
Yeah, the T-1000s.
Did she
You're
crawl in
right.
the car? Where'd she go? She's standing there. Turn
Okay.
flip your camera around. Maybe she's over here. Did she hide from you?
Option.
She's in the car. I think she went in the car. Maybe.
Yeah, what was the yellow thing at the car? Oh, there she
Oh.
is.
That's what
It happens.
all right.
Alright, we're gonna go stay in this house.
We found Alice.
Well, we're gonna
Alice
do
has
something
been
in the
found.
house. I think we're probably gonna meet some like cool android dude who's gonna like tell us like, what's up?
That's what they all say. What's up?
What's up?
So,
That's the way. That's the way androids talk, right? not sure what that means.
Which one?
It's like a little robot face.
I think it's a
I
time.
like it. It's just funny.
Dabs.
We found the kid. Can I dab without hurting anybody? I look like I'm pulling an imaginary bow and arrow.
No, you gotta do this.
I know, but like,
I mean, go ahead, go for it.
hey, hey. I'll never do that again.
Yeah, I'm sorry I subjected you guys to the
Yeah,
internet.
sorry about that.
Are you alright?
Yes, it's just a
These
scratch.
dabs.
Be careful.
Can't say that I've ever really done a dab before.
You look good doing it, though. Like a pro.
I feel like you got potential.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's solid. You didn't drop the fence on her.
Why do you keep
Don't
hitting
worry,
yourself,
I'll
Alex?
just have a look.
Oh, you guys are horrible. This is gonna be great, guys. We're gonna enjoy this. Let's all be horrible.
Yeah, we're very different than
Jess and
your
JJ,
former
yes.
guests.
Squat.
Alright, we gotta find
What
a
else
man.
is there? Is there any other option? Find a way. Squat in the house. That's all we're gonna do. There's some like stuff over there. It said.
Well, okay, I have a feeling that there's gotta be like other ways in.
Yeah, sure. Like, so let's take a look around. Let's take a little gander. It's definitely a slower paced game.
If you're seeing all these dapping Connor emojis and you're like, where did you get those? Simple. Our mod, Blue Owl's Medic, as well as our amazing mods, X Matrix Gamer and N98, but Blue Owl's runs a channel, and if you subscribe, you get that awesome email.
Oh, that's
You
what
gotta
those
keep
are.
it
They're
posted.
Connor doing a dab.
Yeah.
I
What,
didn't
would you think it was
realize
Trey doing a dab? It's not Trey
No,
doing a
I
dab.
thought it was just a person doing a dab. I didn't look so closely to see that they're
The details.
Like, yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, that's very cool.
Look at that.
What are these?
That's pretty awesome. Next time I see Brian, I'm gonna dab at him.
Yeah, just dab it.
Dab on that, Brian?
Yeah.
We all think it's awesome.
I believe Lipa93 made those, so credit her as well. Okay, so we're gonna...
Hey, Reaper 93. Yeah, whoever did that, that's pretty cool. I don't know. I'm excited for Brian to have an emoji dab of a fictional character he played. It's pretty awesome. It's pretty cool.
What a 2018 sentence, by the way.
I know, right?
At what other time could that ever be said? Those words put together in a sentence and
Nope.
make sense.
Shakespeare.
Yeah.
Shakespeare.
Alice!
What happened to Alice?
Oh my gosh, we are not doing a good job.
She run away? Yeah, we were doing a terrible job at this. We should not. You should not be having children. He's not having children.
Yeah, soon. Not anytime.
Whoa! Damn!
Whoa!
Visitors.
I knew this
Like
guy was
visitors, they're
gonna.
nasty.
That was the guy that gave her info!
No, it's a different guy. I think. Maybe it's the same guy.
What? Android, little girl, innocent.
She's just a little girl. She's not gonna hurt you.
Little girl. She's not a little girl.
That's totally the guy that gave us the
Anyway, what does that
info
matter?
when we were lost at the
Maybe
bus
she must
stop.
have hurt Ralph.
That smoked bomb
It
out
might
of
be,
there.
yeah.
Hold on. Android, innocent, justified.
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 That was a good show on FX.
It's a very good show.
All we want is a place to spend the night.
Visitors are dangerous. Look,
We are not
Take it
dangerous. We
around.
only robbed like one person today.
Ah! Was his last visitor a raptor?
Same model, different guy. That's what
Okay,
it is.
okay.
Reassure.
Gun? No?
Reassure. No,
Okay.
reassure.
We have nothing to worry
Even
about.
these guys are already done being evil.
We're not going to do any
We're
harm.
working our
It's
way
not.
in.
Look, we're going down the darker path already, but I don't want it to go like.
you must excuse Ralph. Ralph still finds it difficult to control himself. Sometimes his fear makes him do things he regrets. Ralph has seen some hard times.
Oh, this guy's like so adorable.
He's just so scared the humans will get him again. You can stay if you want. Ralph won't hurt you.
What's succulent? Why do they keep saying
Yeah, it will be something that you'll find out later.
Okay.
Let's stay.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm intrigued.
We'll hang
to know
out
what's
with
succulent
Ralph.
is.
Ralph seems like a genuinely like. Oh, he's creepy.
Come on!
He's definitely got something wrong with his
Come
program.
on.
Yeah.
Let's
He's
go
very-
have a fun
He's very
time
insistent with that knife.
with the knife man.
Ralph has lived here since he ran away. Ralph never goes outside, so no one knows he lives here. Humans come in to squat from time to time, but, you know, Ralph just hides till he leaves.
Ralph's breath smells
Or
like
he
cat
kills
food.
them. Does Ralph kill these people? Everybody, is it about to get real dark? Hey, let's move through this game, huh? So hold on, like, does Ralph like kill people and hide them in this house? How dark is this game?
I don't know. We're about to find out.
I know, right? How dark does it go? I mean, it's rated M, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I mean, you saw some of the scenes from earlier.
Yeah. No. It's pretty graphic.
You can make yourself at home here. Ralph is gonna go into the other room. He would like to stay with you. But he has things to do.
Yeah, I think we might need to shoot Ralph.
Yeah.
But at the same time, like, a gunshot's gonna...
Place tomorrow.
I'm just saying, like... Ralph seems like he's gonna be a danger.
Let's see where he can sleep. Sit down and I'll start.
Yeah. Sleep with the homicidal robot. It's in the other room.
Kara's not that good at this, is she? Well, we've made her not that good.
Yeah.
Make a bet. Well,
Okay, we're gonna
Start
do
a
this
fire.
first.
Start the fire, then make the bet, right?
Yeah, start... Well,
Or is
yeah.
it one or the other?
Start a fire and...
Yeah, where's the fireplace? I don't see it.
I don't know.
I don't know if there is one.
What am I taking?
Some
Let me
stuff to
teach you
start
about the
fire.
art of squatting.
Oh,
Start a fire. Find some matches, collect the wood.
Oh, there's the fireplace. It's right over there.
okay, let me drop the
Although, if we start a fire, isn't that going to attract attention? He's going to freak out, this android.
Oh,
He's going to freak out.
that is valid.
I bet he freaks out.
What is this?
Ah,
those
let's do
matches.
it. Well, it'll give us a reason to shoot him and burn down the house.
These are dark human beings.
Well, I'm just
Thank
saying.
you for joining me. I know.
There's-
Look,
I wouldn't have it
No,
otherwise.
Rog,
what is he
it says your
doing?
name
Oh.
all over the wall.
Oh,
Ralph is a
talk
fan
to
of
him
you.
first. Talk to him first. What does it say? It says Raag.
Yeah.
It's RA9.
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 Oh, RA9.
What does that mean?
Raag.
Raag.
What?
Oh, that's the.
Symbols.
Oh, yeah.
Why are you writing that?
I don't know.
Ooh.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Any book recommendations for TBH fans?
What?
I don't know. It's just an
TBH?
interesting question.
Oh yeah. There.
No, but I recommended last time that you guys should check out Blade Runner 2049.
Ooh,
and
I've
check
started
out
watching
Westworld.
And Westworld is great.
Yeah.
I agree.
2049 was a pretty solid follow-up.
I think it's amazing.
Yeah. Some people didn't like it. I dug it.
I'm trying to think books.
What am I trying to find now? I'm missing wood, right?
Wood. But hold on. Okay. Yeah. I guess, yeah, there's some wood.
Trying to think of what a good book would be.
Oh, a good book to read?
That for fans of this game.
Oh, for fans of this game?
I mean,
some Kurt Vonnegut.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's
Kurt
easy,
Vonnegut
you
would
know.
definitely do
Yeah.
it, you know?
Kurt, if Vonnegut, if you're a fan of literally anything, he's one of my
Yeah.
favorites.
Yeah,
But
he's-
he's
Yeah.
always has the sci-fi.
Or like even
but
like
very
Thomas
personal.
Pynchon, like it's really dense. Thomas Pynchon, I've never even read his novels, but I've seen films based on his novels. So, like, it's really kind of dark and exploratory of like the human condition and psyche that is kind of out of this world.
And
Oh, and also, never mind, I can't remember right now.
I read some insane sci-fi not too long ago called The Three Body Problem, and that is just all about like time and space travel.
find blanket. And there's something unlocked. We need to
I
look
don't
around.
remember there's any robots in it or not.
So there's something unlocked. So I don't
But
want
it's
to.
good.
I want to find whatever that unlocked thing is.
Right. Oh, it's like a thing. There's a thing. Is that a blanket?
Yeah, so let me go upstairs. I'm gonna explore.
Yeah,
that.
let's do some explore.
Somebody
She's not
wrote
gonna freeze
hydrate
yet.
in the chat.
Yes, hydrate's very important. Thank you guys
Which-
for reminding us.
It's like drink, hydrate.
Hydration. Was in the shower. Can you not pull back shower curtain?
I don't think so.
Maybe there's like a dead body in there. I keep going.
I
back.
don't want to know.
Yeah, I don't really want to know either, but like, yeah, I mean, there's no blood.
Well, if you guys really like the Connor storyline, we were just talking about how, and I mentioned this last time, how David Fincher and Seven inspired a lot of that is, but it's obviously very, very gory.
So anytime you go to this special scan mode, it would show you anything that's like of relevance.
Yeah, it shows you like yellow
Right,
tags on.
but I mean, like, are there certain things that can be like in a really close proximity to actually be able to like touch it and like tactily reach out and I don't know, maybe manipulate it, or is it all just show you? It just shows you like.
Yeah, it's designed to kind of show it to you. It's not.
Okay. I was just curious. I didn't know if there's like Easter eggs where it's like, ooh, there's like a thing where you can just like all of a sudden touch this, certain object and use it.
There's a propane tank in the corner. I feel like that could be.
Are there propane accessories?
But you can't actually. Yeah, I mean, it's like all these things I see. It's like are totally useful in a certain way. It just they can only direct.
Well, I think
people to
so.
go
These are
some
really
ways.
good questions to ask about the narrative of the way DVH is designed in other games like this.
Yeah.
I mean, do you think that a game is more effective in its storytelling by just giving you unlimited open choices?
Well,
like
if you have
Dead Space
unlimited
would
open choices, it's really hard to keep the story cohesive. In
Right.
like programming that game would be great. Like that would be insane. Why didn't we start the fire yet? Oh, we already started it. Oh, okay.
I'm just double
We
checking.
didn't start the fire.
I was
It's
just gonna double
been
check this
burning
one more
since-
time.
Sorry.
Sorry. I have a very boisterous laugh sometimes. Sorry if that hurt your ears. You just made
I
a
think
really
I
good
think
joke.
we're starting to realize that.
We didn't start the fire. It was always burning since the world was turning.
It's not much,
That's the
but
joke
at
you
least
made.
you'll be
It was
warm.
good.
I have my moments.
You do. Few and far between.
But they're good. They are good.
But they're gems.
Talk
Talk to
What?
her.
We
You
should
talk
talk
to
to
her. We
her.
should definitely talk to her.
Because I think she's
Reassure her.
freaked out.
Yeah, she's totally freaked out.
I would be freaked out. I am freaked out.
Why didn't he ever love me?
Okay, daddy issues.
Why was he always so upset with me? All I wanted was a life like other girls.
That's what he said.
Maybe I did something wrong. Maybe I wasn't good enough. That's why he was always so angry. I just wanted us to be a family. I just wanted him to love me. Why can't we just be happy?
I don't know, Alice.
You'll never leave me, right? Promise you'll never go.
Promise.
I promise.
Will we be together forever?
Until I guess I'll. Let's see.
Forever.
We should have given her a real life lesson. I said I can't promise that, but you'll find your own way. I'll probably get shot by the police.
Well, I think what's really interesting though is the choices that it limits you to is also very intentional. Like, you could be sitting there with like a million things you want to say, but sometimes it just closes you off to one thing, and that's kind of a little bit of a, excuse my language, but a fuck you to the player, because it's like, I know you want to say all of this stuff, but this is what you have a choice with, and this is kind of how it's supposed to play.
I mean, you're playing out different, film scenarios in a way.
Yeah, totally. I think it's really, really
Sleep tight, Alice.
the branching narrative is very interesting. Why with
Well, I
it?
suppose they shot all of this too, right? They actually shot all of these.
So the way that
sequences.
they did, Brian talks about it, I mean, obviously everything's motion capture, and they were often in separate places, like a lot of characters didn't get to meet. But they, there were various people who would build sets based on the major props, and they would be rough. Like if they were going to sit in a car, they would
Right.
just build two seats that would be the right distance apart as the 3D model, and then they would go with it
But
there.
every sequence that you see was basically shot, except for like maybe the free motion through the world and exploring. But any of these like cinematic sequences, they were all shot.
Everything, yeah.
It's pretty cool. Yeah, because I've seen mocap like that before, but this supposedly this was the biggest ever.
I think I've heard that, and I'm sure the audiences can fact check that on.
Yeah, because I don't know about that. Because I feel like James Cameron's
Well, yeah, but no, I mean
Avatar,
they did
that's
more
so much
days
more
on
fun.
this than any of those things because everything is done, and I think Brian will tell you that when we talk to him about it, of how crazy it is. So this is a story chart. We're going to talk about a few things, but I just wanted to see so you could guys see the decisions we were able to
We
make.
took
and the
some
decisions
real
we
bad
weren't.
choices.
So we started here.
If
And
only
then
we had
look at
gotten
all the
to
different
it.
branches. So we started on a few different branches. So like this is the branch where we left this. We went to the supermarket, and then this was the inside the laundromat kind of thing. I think a better one would have been not disturbing man. Then it looks like there was a whole chain of decisions that we just didn't even go on.
If Raag had better thumbs.
Yeah.
Always calling out my thumbs.
I'm just
And
saying.
Your rough thumbs.
And then I think we would have gone down this track. This was intentionally not gone down. And then we went
Right.
into the shelter trap. And it looks like somehow we didn't unlock these. But here's the deal with those things. Those could have been related to this chain up here. It could have been related to a lot of different things.
The interconnectivity is uncertain.
Yeah, so like there are decisions that you're given at the like later in the game that come from, and I don't know what they are, but that come from the decisions like the fish that
Oh, really?
that branch off, and
Yeah,
so things
just
like
basic
that.
empathy.
Yeah, basic human goodness, which we're really fighting today. I'm sorry about that, guys.
Yeah, but we're
just trying
intentionally doing it. Like we're not awful people at heart.
No. We're doing it
Me,
because it's
maybe.
fictional.
Although, by the way, you do have really nice thumbs.
I do.
They're just not very good at gaming.
Oh wow, yeah, we're really pulling it out today. Thank you, guys.
Your thumb shaming.
Friends, you shouldn't.
No, I'm
Have
saying they're nice looking. They're nice looking thumbs, just not very good at gaming.
Why don't you try gaming?
I mean,
If you're going to be the thumb gaming expert all of a sudden.
Great. So I just also wanted to talk a little bit, going back to those discussions though about the decisions we did have.
right.
I think that there is something really powerful about the simple branch out kind of decisions that you make here. I think that there is something where it really forces you to make tough choices rather than like kind of this open world thing where you can do whatever you want. What do you guys think?
Yeah, because if I had my druthers, I would have, I don't know, shot the crazy robot.
Well,
Just cause.
it's two different gaming experiences,
Yeah,
right?
robots.
Like when you have the open world type of thing, you're able to kind of go.
You gotta
and-
show them the backside. The nice
Yeah, you gotta do
backside.
both.
Yeah,
You gotta
do
do
front and back and profile, thumb profile, bro. I got toes for thumbs.
I'm very alarmed about
Yeah,
that
those
statement.
are-
Well, I mean, like they're kind of they're very.
If I were to hold my foot up and James were to put his thumb next to
Yeah,
it,
it
it would
looks
look
kinda
like I
like-
have six toes.
I'm going to correct this in tweet and stuff
Yeah,
later.
that's
I just
what-
wanted to get a correction in while I can.
Everything went
I
fuzzy for us.
accidentally called out that amazing shame image that was made. I said it was Supernova 750. It's actually Supernova 570. I really apologize for getting that wrong. And so follow Supernova 570 on Instagram to see the great artist who made that drawing of me and to find more. Thank you, and we'll call you out again. I'll make sure to cover that in the future. Appreciate you guys. We've got 288 people watching us right now, though.
Hello, all 288 people.
Yeah.
People.
Say hello to the world.
Hi.
The world at large.
That was very awkward.
Was it?
Yeah, no.
I
good.
thought it was sincere.
I'm
It was-
so happy that you guys are all joining us.
That's usually what happens.
I'm happy we're getting a chance to break through the story a little differently today, but continuing to do the kind of analysis that we started with. I know that analysis isn't the sexiest thing in the world, but I think that it helps you guys understand this game in a different way. And
There's a joke in there that I'm just gonna ignore.
and we'll go from there. You guys are awesome in the chat as always.
You
Hi
said my
from,
beard is bae.
hi from Ireland.
I like
Your
that.
beard is bae.
Your beard is bad.
I don't know what
Wait,
it
can we
means,
touch it at
but
the
I
same
like
time?
it. You can.
Yeah, I'm just gonna
Buy me dinner first.
Yeah. Well,
No, I mean, I'm so envious of his beard. I don't grow very good facial hair.
He does. Every time I saw him, the first thing he would always say is, "Your beard! Your beard." He doesn't like when I shave it.
Yeah, I know. I love it.
yeah.
He loves you.
I like it better than I like you.
I know. I can tell.
Aw.
When you bought him that Valentine's Day card, that's when I knew.
Yeah, you
It was addressed to my beard. It was weird.
I didn't know that story.
Oh, where's the Hank
we
beard?
do a
I think
lot
it's
of
over
things
there.
you don't know about Raag.
Yeah.
I doubt this, but okay.
Why are we getting such wicked snow fuzz on this?
Yeah.
It's because the sound stops as soon as it starts again. So we're gonna keep going.
Let's
Word.
press on.
Wait, this is the stash stream. Someone just said.
The stash stream.
We're all,
Oh, we do.
We
We
all
got
three of
the-
us have mustaches.
Technically, I guess that's not. I mean, you do have a
Wow,
mustache.
that's
part of
quite a
it.
low
It's
blow.
there. Like.
What?
Well,
No, him.
Me.
No, you're
I mean,
fine. You got
you have
a
a
good
mustache.
mustache. You
What
got
he's
a
saying
good
is
you
like
got
I have a
mustache than I
mustache
do.
that flows all onto the cheeks and under the chin.
Yeah.
Well, it's a
You're
good
quite-
goatee.
It's the Tony.
The Tony Stark.
Yeah, that was the original intent.
That's right.
I like it.
That's what we called it. And Raag did it, and it looks good.
It does look good.
If you can tell, JJ's in charge of my hair. These men are in charge of my beard.
I cut his hair.
Oh, actually, that's
I have
still
been. That was a fun Super Bowl.
And I cut his. No, I cut his hair. And
Oh.
I cut his hair.
Yeah, James cuts our hair because he does. Because he
When
cuts his own hair, and he decides.
But it's
that-
been a while since I've done it because I was just like, let me just let it get long and luxurious.
Hashtag stash squad.
Hashtag stash.
Stash Squad.
Stash squad. All right. Yeah.
Um.
You got to shave the beard.
Cool.
of your
Thank you
stash
for
now.
saying we
You officially have to do it.
I
I'll
don't.
try.
The
Way
people have
harder than
spoken.
I'll just
Um.
put
Cool.
cover up on. I'll hide it.
Cover up.
James cuts hair. He cuts his own hair, and therefore he volunteers rather forcefully to cut everyone else's hair.
When it's long enough to be.
Hi, JJ.
I don't hold them at knife point. JJ's making a guest appearance with some artwork.
What did JJ just draw?
Story. This is sexy.
JJ's here. Wait. Let me
There you
change the
go.
camera.
Enhance.
Guest
Enhance!
appearance.
There you go.
Enhance.
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 Why am I
Where's
covering
that
up
from?
myself up? Cover up James with this.
Whatever.
I don't know. It's from
About
a
the
lot of
photo.
things.
No. What is it? Enhance.
It's from everything.
Here we
It's a
go.
comedy.
JJ's
We got
gonna be
more.
JJ's
Whoa.
gonna be sitting there drawing things and passing them by.
What
notes.
is that?
She'll come say
tell
hi
me.
at some point.
Somebody knows that what film that is. It's like enhance.
Enhance.
It's a comedy, and he's like just keeps repeating it to like enhance the photo. I just remember the line.
Enhance.
Somebody's got to know.
They'll tell us. They're
Be my Google.
Okay, we're gonna
Thank
keep
you.
going
I
because
love
we
you.
Yes.
have a game to play.
I
at
know
some
you.
point.
but-
Game on.
So basically, I didn't update the network thing when I
I'm still
started
here,
here,
just
and
give me a
now it's like it does these online percentages of what other people make choices with.
What? This will show us.
Sure, where'd you just go?
Oh, I needed to step out for a second.
He's got stuff to do. What do we do?
I'll be right back.
Oh, did he get shot? Oh man, he got shot. Oh dude, he's messed up.
Right, so you guys remember the last time we saw Marcus, he got shot in the face by the police.
Oh wow. You get tossed in the dump. That's all they do? They don't like compact them or something?
Corrupted Mind Palace.
Mind Palace?
That's what they call them.
Oh, somebody says Super Troopers.
A Mind Palace.
The enhanced joke.
Oh yeah, it is Super Troopers. Yeah,
Let's
that's
find
right.
some other clues.
Thank you.
Yeah, Super Troopers 2 was awful though. Let's just all agree on that.
Where did?
If you saw Super Troopers 2,
You're
I'm sorry.
apologizing.
I'm sorry that you saw it.
Thermion pump regulator. All systems in low power mode.
What name is that? It's to
Puppetker?
no what underneath it.
Buad Shah. Well, I always have trouble.
Bajai.
Bujai. Thank
Bujai.
you for the Super Troopers.
It looks like Bajai.
I'm pretty messed up, guys.
How so?
No, in this.
The character.
Oh, yeah, I was like,
Character.
really? What are you even doing?
Oh, there's one right here.
Oh, they're making a new RoboCop.
Audio. What?
Talking
Another
about
one?
Detroit and androids. Yeah, they're making a new one.
They are.
Another new one.
I'm in the last
If
RoboCop.
you haven't seen the
What?
original Robot,
My name is in the last RoboCop. I worked on the last RoboCop.
Really?
Yeah, I worked
I
on
didn't see the
graphics.
last one though. And I'm
I mean,
I love
it's in
Gary
it. I'm
Oldman.
literally in the graphics for a hot second, but that was
But I
also.
love Gary Oldman. It's like, and Michael Keaton. Sorry, I'm going on about.
It honestly has a
Actors
very
that I
good
love.
cast.
I know. I just didn't see it for whatever reason because the original was so good. You haven't seen the original RoboCop, and you like this.
I'm not.
movie.
I'm not actually like. You won't see my face. You'll see my name somewhere deep in RoboCop in the graphics because I worked on those things and we like had to. I had to like type. I was like interning on this thing and I had to like type in the
Oh,
names
dude, he's,
of all
like,
the
missing
addresses
legs
to make
and
sure they
everything.
were fake.
Raagbot. I like that.
Raagbot.
Rewop. Raagbot. I like the first RoboCop. I
They
like the
needed
second
in
RoboCop.
graphics.
Yeah, the
they
second
need the
RoboCop was
full
great.
names and affidavits of all the people that
They're
are in it.
awesome.
So they've got all the staff to put their names into the game, so that they didn't like infringe on anyone's rights accidentally. So every name that had to be used in like all those scanning scenes where he's scanning, audiences and stuff in the game and the movie, they have to use real names and like have signed affidavits from those people. So I had to go around the office and collect everyone's names and
Who
like
were you
put them
working
in
for
the
at the time?
what?
Who were you working for at the time?
You and Company. They did the a lot of the special effects in there.
This is when you first moved here?
Yeah, this is one of my first jobs out here in LA.
Ooh, radioactive isotope.
Is he alive?
Hey, what's our favorite radioactive isotope?
I think mine is gamma. That made
That's
us
That's not a
science
radioactive
questions.
isotope. That is not a radioactive isotope. Gamma is a type of radiation. A radioactive isotope is a particle which like
I like gamma.
plutonium.
Big
no,
Hawk fan.
no, we're talking like plutonium, uranium.
Oh, uranium.
Californium,
Yeah.
or you know.
because
well,
it's always
All
like
I happen to like
get the uranium.
Yeah,
I'm into it.
I'm totally into particles. I love particles. of all
Particles
sorts.
are my thing.
Here's James.
I like
This
particles.
is James, and he's into particles.
What is my favorite
Guys, the
radioactive
particles.
isotope? Isotope, in a full isotope. That's a really good question. I'm gonna have to think on that. I can't remember all of them. Plumbium, I think one of them's called. It's just it's a funny name.
Guys, this is creepy.
I'm
No,
gonna take a
it's-
moment. Whoa.
Yeah.
Little sleep.
I was gonna take a moment to just put. I like how even though we're not
Can they
seeing
hear
through his
this?
eyes,
I can't hear anything.
we're seeing
Find
through
the
his
chair.
perspective, like with the blurry vision and stuff.
Yeah, it's
I
a
like
really
that.
cool.
Slide now if you're good.
I mean, I can hear you fine.
God, this is a menacing scene.
Yeah, this is kind of crazy. There was no other choice to avoid this, right?
Whoa.
Oh,
No,
God.
back in the.
Are these
things
all
are
melted
different ways
android
that I could
bodies?
have gone.
Oh my god. Why are these people? Why are they not compacted?
Stop!
It's like they just like left them whole and tossed
Here
them
you
in the
go. There's
dump.
the 3D experience of what he's going through.
I get it too. Oh god. Did you just get choked?
The
by
auditory sound design is so good, and as I used to be a sound designer, another thing I've done in my life, and I can talk a little bit about
Can we
that.
turn the video game volume up a little bit as well?
For you guys,
Yeah.
you can just turn it up in your
I
heads.
know, I got it all the way up.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm having an easy time hearing it. Shoot it.
Oh,
shoot
you know
it.
what you should do?
turn
You
the
should
tune up.
retune it.
Hold on, there's a
You just
bar.
got to tune it a little differently, and you'll be in. Sorry, I might be talking a little loud.
Oh, whoa, yeah. That tuning did a huge impact on that.
The video is frozen.
Oh shit, we got cut out.
We got cut out.
Yeah,
What does that mean?
that means
I
that
don't know,
have to-
but I.
They can hear us. It says they have audio. Stream is dead. I don't know.
The stream is dead. Long live the stream.
I have no idea what's going on.
The stream. The spice. The stream.
We're back.
Yay! We live.
I really can't tell.
We die. We live again.
Yeah, so see that little green dot over
I'm
there?
alive.
If that goes red ever, that means we've died. And
Which
no.
one?
the green
the
dot
eyes?
on the red.
Oh, okay.
In the
on the screen.
eyes of the many.
Yeah, sorry about that.
We
my
didn't see the chat because it was a very captivating scene. We were watching. We were sucked into the scene.
Yeah, we didn't cut out for too long, I don't think.
Yeah, it was
we've
pretty
been
crazy.
we've been very. My system's been really good with the cutouts, but just like yesterday, I got a couple. It's the first time. Thank you, 8-Bit Bree, for joining us.
We are
We'll see you
alive,
again
all
soon.
of us.
It's the NSA.
It's the NSA. They're not happy
It's
with
because I'm here.
I'm not doubting that for 1 second.
Yeah, they should just be concerned with flying to the moon and space exploration.
He's not dumb. He's not.
It was a
He's not.
joke.
I know. I'm just letting them know. I was laughing at you, but I was thinking he's not.
It was pretty funny.
I know it's good. You've had some solid singers.
Oh wait, am I just gonna?
Whoa!
I'm looking for an eye to just pull out, aren't I?
At least
God, I
buy
love this
him
scene.
dinner first.
Yeah, pull that dude's eye out.
Oh,
Where'd it go?
it's
Oh,
not
no.
letting me. It's not guiding me.
Okay, so hold on. Look at this guy. Pull his eye out. Throw him on the ground. Pull his eye out.
No, it's not letting me.
This is so creepy.
It's not creepy.
Do it. Take that little eye. Kill it.
Kill.
You know, what are you gonna do with your life? We actually got things to do. We have to.
Oh. That's kind of nasty.
Oh,
Oh yeah. Shutdown imminent. Okay.
Plug.
intense stuff, man.
People are not happy we killed her.
I'm not happy either. We took conscious life away from her.
I guess that should be our thing. We are what's our alignment in D&D world? We
Yeah.
are true neutrals. No, we're basically we're not chaotic good. We're doing what's necessary.
Yeah, I mean, we're doing what's necessary to survive so that we can move forward with our own, hopefully, we're going to start the revolution. I don't know what this guy's going to do. Maybe he could help start the revolution.
It's audio processor.
We're here to poke
Ooh,
and
that's a
prod
cool shot.
and understand this game. And
We're
you know what-
trying stuff. This is not a true reflection of who we are. Well, we're trying things.
Oh, why didn't you take his audio processor?
It wasn't compatible,
Oh.
so we need to take it off some other robot.
There we go.
Yeah,
I'm getting
get
all
that
the-
audio processor.
He's going to resist too. Oh, he just has it in his hand? That's weird.
You're just waiting for it.
Well, he probably clawed it out of his own body because he didn't want to hear anything.
Oh no.
Ooh, that's cool.
That
The
is.
sound designer in me is going super nerdy about this all.
Yeah. What? Oh, wow, it just got really kind of crazy. Like that rain.
Ooh, this
Yeah.
is cool.
We need. Oh wow. Because now it's like, that's super intense. It's like raining. Or what?
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Yeah. Kill.
Kill,
him.
kill,
Yeah.
kill.
I like how you're like, okay.
Like,
It's a cool-
you're asking for it. Mercy.
Let's take his eye.
It was a merciful death.
I feel like I'm just wandering around confused.
Ah, boo.
We need an eye.
James, you want to volunteer yours? You don't need it.
My eye.
Yeah.
I don't
You
know.
don't know how to respond to that. It's okay.
Yeah, I had a joke, but then I was like, hold that one in. I have to hold in a lot of my jokes because far too many of them would be inappropriate.
We got an
Yay,
eye!
got
take
an
it. Aye, aye, Captain.
Oh, yeah.
Aye.
Pull it out.
Oh no.
Oh my god. This is.
Why? Why was I programmed to feel pain?
This is harsh.
Oh. Why is...
Ah, gross.
Oh.
Even when it's robots, it's gross.
It's nowhere near as gross when it's robots. It's like
I didn't say it
computer
was
stuff.
less gross, or
It's slightly impossible with robots, so let's I mean, with humans, so let's know.
Conditions
Yeah.
stabilized.
Condition stabilized.
We're so squirmy? Look at us being squirmy.
Squirmy.
I've never been told that before.
Yeah, I mean I wasn't feeling squirmy, but
Alright, do we want to climb that slope?
What else we gonna do?
Yeah, I guess that's all we got.
I don't want to hang out here.
you gotta get sliding down these. Yeah. Are there different levels of difficulty for this game? or
Yeah,
is-
so this is set to casual. There's an experienced, which makes it a little harder to do some of these things. But at the end of the day, it's still the general concept is it's designed to be a little more playable. We set it to casual so we can manipulate the story to our will.
Keep it
instead of
cash.
Raag getting us killed in 2 seconds.
Can you get killed?
There are outcomes, without spoiling anything, there
Yeah.
are outcomes that can have severe consequences on the story.
Got it. And the story will end.
Death is a pretty severe consequence.
And there's a reason why there are 3 characters.
Or you get caught.
Oh. You wind up only playing one character if you do things the wrong way.
He's alive.
Just escaped Shawshank. Oh, come on, that was good.
Reaching. What are you taking?
Oh, it's Dookie.
It's a knife.
Oh, okay.
It's a little shank. It's a shank! Shawshank! Alright, now it's
What
funny.
am I ripping off?
I don't know.
Oh,
No!
Oh.
Thought he was going into his eye for a
So
second.
you're taking
I
out
was
the
like,
thing
wait.
so he looks like a human.
Yeah.
That's cool.
That easy, huh?
Key.
Jesse Williams is model looks a lot like him.
My name is Marcus.
Okay, Marcus. Is that a jacket you're about to pick up? Yes, it is.
Yes.
That's pretty awesome.
Right. I like it.
I love how the jacket was just posted up there, just waiting for him. It's pretty awesome.
Nice.
A little convenient, but pretty awesome.
God, it's just gonna ask me every time. Anyways. So this scene, so it's really cool how this game kind of like splits between scenes that have like more linear nation to them and scenes that have like huge branching choices. So if you look at this scene, I mean, really we only missed maybe 2 little things.
We did all right.
We missed one little thing, the fine optical unit for some reason. I guess we missed something there. But I mean, what do you guys think about the differences between those types of scenes and putting them back and forth together? How that might affect the storytelling?
You mean from the last one to this one?
Yeah, so scenes that are really open versus scenes that are very like guided. How does that mix kind of?
Well, I mean, the whole open storytelling thing is kind of interesting to me. I mean, I've played video games before, which is sort of its own open storytelling.
Yeah.
But with this one, it's yeah, I guess there are ones that are more guided, like you said.
Well, I think it's interesting for me that the conclusion, you know, is ultimately going to be the same in a lot of cases. Not ultimately, but like in this case, it's like there's the different routes you
Yeah.
can go.
But you're gonna come back to life, like unless like somehow you are possibly going to die in this.
No, I
graveyard.
think this scene very clearly has kind of one ending, and I think
Right.
that's because this sequence is highly, you know, and this is one of the cooler sequences, right? But I think they want everyone to experience that full sequence in a certain linear way.
Sure, I mean, because it's a story, and it's like, oh my god, this is freaky,
Yeah.
and it makes you more aware of the consequences of the extermination of the androids. You know, it's not. I guess can you call it genocide? Because it's not genetics. It's what would you call it?
Robicide.
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 Is it robicide? Is it cybercide?
Ooh.
Cybercide.
I don't know, but we're coming up with
Sci-fi.
great names for our next sci-fi novel.
Cyberside. No, it is.
Cyberside.
But it's like, yeah, but it's like, it's crazy. Like, you see the consequences of, like, them. And they don't crush them up into, like, why don't they crush them? They just, like, throw them in.
Yeah,
a pit.
that seems
And
like
they're
a
still-
bad oversight by...
Yeah, it seems like a poor oversight by whatever company that's overseeing the disposal of these, what?
Cyberlife is the company
Cyberlife.
itself.
But also, yeah, if he's able to just
Poor
wander
disposal of your product.
away,
Yeah.
like, I don't know. I was going to say, it feels like that thing should be better protected.
Yeah. There's a lot of good parts there. I think the thing that I want to keep coming back to as we kind of talk about the story analysis and the mechanics of what make this game work are that the open choices versus small amounts of choices are like a technique that they want to oscillate between. They want to constantly give you lots of choices.
Pronouncing that C over there,
Huh? Yeah.
Pronouncing that C.
Pronouncing that
oscillation.
C. Here I
I
am.
see what you did there.
My
Sorry.
whole community is based on a grammatical error where we say Rog Squad with a second A in squad. So
It's not a grammatical error. It's just endearing.
thank you guys.
Oh no!
The white noise.
Yeah, if we wait too long.
Ah.
But basically, I think that constant motion between a lot of choices and a few choices are what allow this game to have a lot of its power, because they want to put you in tracks with scenes that have very straight kind of emotional, things where your only choice are tough choices. At the end of the day, no matter how this scene played out, I would have had to have gone through and get those,
Port
things.
those little things
That's
to
for a while ago.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Indeed.
this is cool. We're gonna keep going.
Yeah, let's.
Oh yay!
All
Now
right.
the Bryan story.
Connor's story.
Connor's story.
Beep boop boop.
Find Amanda. This is cool.
I love the graphics and the environments.
It's so beautiful.
It really is cool.
That looks a lot like Brian. It really does.
Well, I mean, it's Bryan.
It makes sense that he does.
Snatch a pigeon out of the air. How do you do that?
James the Pigeon Snatcher
The pigeons.
strikes again.
Those doves are like white doves. This is like a lovely little like
Jump.
Japanese styled garden.
Hello, Amanda.
Connor, it's good to see you. Congratulations, Connor. Finding that deviant was far from easy. And the way you interrogated it was very clever. You've been remarkably efficient, Connor.
Thank you, Amanda.
We've asked the DPD to transfer it to us for further study. It may teach us something about what happened. The interrogation seemed challenging. What did you think of the deviant?
Traumatized on that.
It
Yeah,
showed
it's
signs of
traumatized. Yeah.
PTSD after
Absolutely.
being abused by its owner.
If you don't choose
Its
quick enough,
original
does it just
program
choose
had
for
been
you?
completely replaced by new instructions.
This Lieutenant Anderson has been officially assigned to the deviancy case. What do you make of him?
He's intriguing.
I think he's irritable and socially challenged,
Yeah.
but I also think he used to be a good detective. He's an intriguing character.
Unfortunately, we have no choice but to work with him. What do you think is the best approach?
Adapt.
I will adapt to his personality. It is in the best interest of the investigation
She
that I
didn't like
avoid
that.
conflict
Yeah.
and try to accommodate his psychology.
Amanda wants action.
More and more androids show signs of deviancy. There are millions in circulation. If they become unstable, the consequences will be disastrous. You're the most advanced prototype CyberLife has ever created.
Hello, Pico.
If anyone can figure out what's happening, it's you.
You can count on me, Amanda.
I don't want to give you chicken because you have such a sensitive stomach.
Hurry, Connor.
I'm
There's
talking to
little
Pico.
time.
The dog is here, so. Yeah, James, look, your face is cut off. But that's okay. Gives him more time to look at mine.
Did you just try to hair flip there, Trey?
I did. And it worked. Clearly it worked.
That's a good thing to GIF, guys. I recommend it.
Okay. Hello.
GIF away.
Hello,
We're a GIF crowd, huh?
Oh, yeah.
I've
Pico.
stood by this before. The word belongs to the English the language, not to the owner. We're gonna say whatever we want to say, and
Can I
people
help
are
you?
gonna be upset about it.
I
I'm
like
here to
GIF.
see Lieutenant Anderson.
Do you have authorization?
Just feels right.
It's
Yes.
gift.
It can be both. Word belongs to the English
Lieutenant
language.
Anderson hasn't arrived
Tomato,
yet, but
tomato.
he can wait at his
GIF,
desk.
GIF.
I'm like not looking down at the chat.
What
'cause it
just
probably
happened?
just-
Like, what was the interaction? Why did they both like flash yellow?
Because we're just transferring information between each other.
Just
Just gonna explore a little bit too. I think their model and like their creation of Detroit is really awesome.
This might be a shock. Talk to the guys in shock.
Would you mind getting me some water, please?
Wait, who?
I don't know. I just thought he said you might be in shock. You might just need to take it easy.
Yeah, we're just doing a little exploring. It's kind of interesting. They all have the same model. They couldn't buy 3 different models.
Don't cross the line.
The people behind the desk. They're all the same. You see that?
See.
It's crazy. There's so much background noise in here too.
And an international conference to be held. So far, there has been no response from either Moscow or Washington.
And it's Moscow or Washington and all this stuff. It's crazy.
So what kind of Connor are we, guys?
We'll figure that
Kinda
out.
likes the strut. Look at that stride.
Yeah.
I know Brian's run in this game is fantastic.
Ooh.
You
I've
can
seen him.
tell
I've seen him
that
play
he's
Ultimate Frisbee. He's got a good run. He actually can run.
Well,
He can run pretty good. We haven't done that in a long time. Are they still doing that?
Brian's the one who does it.
I know. Oh. Organize that? Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I
so
didn't
he's
realize
busy.
Yeah, well, I didn't realize he was the organizer.
Sorry, Brian. We need another frisbee.
Brian, where you at with the frisbee?
Brian.
Yeah.
Is he in the microphone? Brian, set another frisbee day for us.
Excuse me. Do you know what time Lieutenant Anderson usually arrives?
Miller
Depends on where he
time.
was the night before. If we're lucky, we'll see him before noon.
Thanks.
Someone hand me one of the bottles of water that isn't being used.
Yeah.
Sit down.
It's open dirty. Be careful.
Hydrate, guys. Hydrate.
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 Okay, we're gonna stand. We're gonna look around.
We did not sit for very long. Why did we sit?
Yeah. Seems like. Is this one yours?
The further away one, yeah.
You didn't eat.
I guess you can look at his desk. Call.
Call Hank Anderson.
Hi, this is Hank. Not here at the moment. You can leave a message if
You
this
might need to
returns
go
you
on
on,
bed.
but don't expect me to call back. Beep. Whatever.
Beep beep. Whatever. Leave him a message.
Lieutenant Anderson, this is Connor. I'm the android sent by Cyber.
He's like announcing him
It's
again.
almost noon, and I'm waiting for you at the office.
Beep. Wish it said beep there at the end.
What is that? Look at the file.
Rummage.
Rummaging through his files. What do we got here? Jimmy's bar. Why? We gotta go get him at another bar. He's always at the bar.
Yeah. What if you guys can see in the corner of when we go back to the wide shot, you'll see that I hung Hank's wig that I wore on my cosplay on a bottle of alcohol.
I can't reach it. I'll get it later.
I felt like it was appropriate.
Yes, Pico. Yes, I love you too. You're a good dog.
Reading's a little boring, so we're not going to do all that.
No.
Although, is it include analyze? I didn't get credit for
50 arrests, kneeling to red ice,
Red ice.
model, DA described as, hold on, what is it? Just like the colleagues as model investigative police work. Great. Maybe he's a dirty cop.
Look at that.
Ooh, he's got a St. Bernard.
All right.
That's cool. Points for that. Multi-department responsible for red ice. Okay, yeah, great. 2028. What year is it in this game?
2032, I believe? 2038.
2038.
Someone tell me and correct me because I clearly don't know what I'm talking about.
Show us what's what.
Good to see that the Pistons don't last that long.
2038, yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's so funny that Brian's actually, it's from the area, so it's kind of
Whoa.
cool.
What are you doing? Hold on, Brian's from Detroit?
No,
Yeah.
Oh, really? That's cool.
he's from the area.
Well, I mean, whatever. He's from Michigan. So are you. He's from Michigan. He's not that cool, though.
I don't think being from Michigan makes you cool, so. Sorry.
Except the people who are from Michigan and who are fans.
Japanese
watching on.
maple. He's got a Japanese maple, so that's dead. I tried to grow a Japanese maple bonsai once. Did not work out well.
No, it didn't.
I tried to grow it from
It's
seed.
good to see you
Seed
again,
just wouldn't
Lieutenant.
take.
Oh, Jesus.
Hank, in my office.
It's hair everywhere. Here, come here.
Do you want to enter and listen in or explore the office?
Let's go in.
Yeah,
let's
listen.
like crowd
Yeah,
everyone's
let's go.
personal
Yeah,
space.
let's be intrusive.
I want to explore the office. But okay.
Whatever. We'll get to it.
I've got 10 new cases involving androids on my desk every day. We've always had isolated incidents. Old ladies losing their android maids and that kind of crap. But now, we're getting reports of assaults and even homicide, like that guy last night. This isn't just CyberLife's problem anymore. It's now a criminal investigation, and we've got to deal with it before the shit hits the fan. I want you to investigate these cases and see if there's any link.
Why me? Why do I gotta be the one to deal with this shit? I am the least qualified cop in the country to handle this case. I know jack shit about androids, Jeffrey. I can barely change the settings on my own phone.
Everybody's overloaded. I think you're perfectly
I beeped
qualified
in my
for
own
this type of
answering machine
investigation.
message.
Bullshit! The truth is, nobody wants to investigate these fucking androids, and you let me hold in the bag.
CyberLife sent over this android to help with the investigation. It's a state-of-the-art prototype. It'll act as your partner.
No fucking way! I don't need a partner, and certainly not this plastic prick.
Hank, you are seriously starting to piss me off. You are a police lieutenant. You are supposed to do what I say and shut your goddamn mouth.
You know what my goddamn mouth has to say to you?
I quit.
Okay. I'll pretend like I didn't hear that. So I don't have to add any more pages to your disciplinary folder, because it already looks like a fucking novel. This conversation is over.
Jeffrey, Jesus Christ, why are you doing this to me? You know how much I hate these fucking things? Why are you doing this to me?
Listen, I've had just about enough of your bitching. Either you do your job or you hand in your badge. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got work to do.
Straight up. Go to Anderson.
I wonder whether Lieutenant Anderson is really the best person for this investigation.
Sound
Hey,
Ooh, I don't know.
I don't need a machine to tell me how to handle my men, okay? So get the fuck out of my office. Have a nice day, Captain.
Yeah, that was definitely not what I thought it meant. Go to Anderson.
Let's look around. There's something here. It's the
Archive room. Let's do a deep dive.
Well, let's walk.
Let's go talk to somebody. Let's go talk to the prisoner.
Well, no, that's like the end goal. I want to.
Oh, okay, fine.
Aw, Connor.
Oh, they want us to go in the break room.
Gonna sneak?
That's kind of
sneak
funny.
in?
That's one of our favorite bars. Break room.
Don't tell him where I live. Just a break room.
Look at that. Our friend, the plastic detective, is back in town. Congratulations on last night. Very impressive.
This chicken has so many bones in it.
Ignore, right?
Yeah, ignore.
Yeah, why not?
Induce. What would we induce?
I'm gonna be tough here.
Yeah.
Never seen an android like you before. My life.
Refuse!
Answer him.
RK-800. I'm the prototype.
A prototype?
Bitch.
Android detective. So machine's gonna replace us all. Is that it? Hey, bring me a coffee, dipshit.
No. It's not
Don't
my job.
bring that
Get a
guy
move on.
coffee.
Refuse.
But I only take orders from Lieutenant Anderson.
Oh.
Why would you punch a robot? You're stupid.
If Hank hadn't gotten in
how
the way
did it
yesterday,
work?
I would have
It's
fucked
not
you up
built
for
to be
disobeying
super
humans.
strong.
Okay.
Stay out of my way. Because
Feels
next
pain.
time,
Yeah, why
You
was
can
I
have some
programmed to
reason.
feel pain?
Oh, we're gonna get back at him.
Several sources report that CyberLife has provided Detroit police with a prototype detective android.
Hi, buddy.
Although
me.
police assistant androids
gosh,
have existed for several years now, this would be the first case of an android being authorized to play an active role in criminal investigations. We contacted CyberLife for comment, but no one was available to answer our questions.
The first book written by an artificial intelligence has just been published.
What?
And
That's funny.
Do humans dream of mammalian sheep has shot to the top of that. Moreover, critics are
You guys don't know that's a clear reference to do Android's Dream of Sheep.
Yeah.
By Philip K. Dick.
Philip K. Dick.
Philip K. Dick, which was a book that got turned into a little movie called Blade Runner.
Well, kind of. I mean,
Kind
a loose adaptation.
I'm not gonna talk to Hank yet. Let's see what else is around. Oh, we should go talk to the prisoner and stuff.
This beet salad we're eating is the bomb.
Yeah. Good Russian food.
Yep.
Chill out, dude. What's happening? Yeah.
They're going to destroy me.
Compassionate. I like robots.
Yeah, let's go compassionate.
I'm sorry. It's not what I wanted. But there's nothing I can do. I know there's something you didn't tell me.
You want me to give you a refill on
I
that?
need to know before they take you away.
I'll wait. I'll wait.
What
Thank
you
you.
wrote on the wall. RA9. What
Raag.
does it mean?
I'm always gonna seek out the truth on RA9.
RA9.
At the end
Trying
of the
to
game.
do it. Resting. Do you want to get down or do you want food?
That was my breath.
Yes, my guests like to eat on my streams. It's what we do here.
I'll be back.
Here, you want to take this stuff?
Sure.
You can just leave my plate. I'll have more later. Not right now. All right. Thanks, bud.
Whoa! Whoa!
Ooh,
What's
something's
happening?
happening. I don't know,
Dude's
James.
freaking out.
You
Open
leave
this up.
and it gets good.
Oh man, is he trying to kill himself? Oh, yeah, I don't want. Oh man, he's committing suicide. He's getting
Oh, there's a
cyberside.
zombie movie where somebody
Cyberside.
just smashes their head into a bunch of stuff.
Yeah, cyberside.
That dude is shook.
I'll call
Look at
Cyber.
him.
Yeah.
This mess up.
That was the hard. Been on the force 30 years. Never seen anything like that.
Anything headbutt itself.
I
to
like
death.
Biberside. Biberside.
Biberside?
Somebody wrote Biberside. It's like, yeah, bye-bye.
Oh.
Ooh!
Oh, why you keep shaking?
We're gonna be scratching things and everything too.
Alright, so I saw that. Alright, I'll be right back.
Alright.
Alright, I'll take a little circular thing, see if we find anything. That way we can.
Oh no! Oh my goodness! I just did that to mess with James. Everyone at home. I just did that to James, you've been messed with.
I know.
Classic Trey mess around.
Yeah, that was such a good.
Look at them meeting, being cops and stuff. There is like a possible other thing that might exist here, like a hidden thing. So let's look around. If not, then when James gets back, we'll continue with the story.
Does Karner need to charge like these other androids?
I don't believe
Because
so.
that's what they're doing, right? I assume
No,
they're-
I think they're just hanging out.
Oh.
They're charging.
The break room. Yes. Let's pour a coffee for ourselves.
Yeah, I don't think we ever see it.
Check us out. We are very pleasing to the ear holes.
We attempt to run, but yes.
That's just how I
thank you.
talk.
We all
Yes, thank you very much.
we all have voices. We all try to use them for the good of mankind.
Mm-hmm. Thank you to the peeps who have started following me on my socials. Much
Yes,
love.
we'll take a moment while we're sitting here waiting on James. The socials are at the bottom of the screen. They cycle through. You can also type in exclamation point commands. Also a good time to remind you guys that if you want to support this stream and help us continue to grow, donating is always a great thing. You can write exclamation donate to find that link. And just know that we appreciate you. And then tomorrow we're going to do the Red Connor playthrough at noon Pacific time, and we're going to go further deep on that stuff. Oh, there's something else.
What is the Red Connor playthrough?
That's Bryan. So, if you guys were wondering in that, Bryan, when he first got the script, didn't have like the flowcharts or anything like that. So he basically had to read and study the 2,000 plus page script himself and kind of develop his own paths and call him something in his head so he knew what path he was going on as an actor.
Ah.
And so he named them himself. And one of them was named the Red Playthrough. So we're going to find out what the Red Playthrough is tomorrow.
Okay. Cool. Three laws of robotic parenting.
Okay, we're not going to do this. James has welcomed it, so we're just going to go. Pragmatic?
Listen, I know you don't like me, but we're going to have to work together. We'll both have to make an effort.
If only we could program Hank to love.
It was pretty cool listening to it, just like as you were walking through.
We're partners.
Now that we're partners, it would be great to get to know each other better.
Yeah, let's go have a beer.
Let's pour some of that alcohol over my circuits.
I don't know, Connor. Do you like basketball?
I could use?
I'm a robot.
No one's using
Why would
that.
I like human sports?
What do you say? Have a seat.
Desk. Let's analyze some files.
That's real good.
Ooh, I haven't locked it all. Let's ask him about basketball.
Yeah, do it.
You're a Detroit Gears fan, right? Denton Carter scored 53% of his shots from the three-point line yesterday. Did you see
That's
the
pretty
game?
good.
That's what I was watching at the bar last night.
Clancy Brown does play a cop in Shawshank, which I mentioned
that's
earlier.
got his dog.
Right?
How do you know that?
The dog hair's on your chair. I like dogs. What's your dog's name?
What's it to you? Sumo.
Aww.
Call him Sumo.
I like dogs.
We know you do.
A lot of people don't appreciate having androids around. I was wondering, is there any reason in particular you despise me?
Oh, Connor. You put things together in phrases that
There is one.
don't really get the job done.
Hello, dog. He's very hard to communicate with this guy. He's just he's a brick wall.
Maybe
Have
we
you
start
known Captain
working.
Fowler for long?
Yeah. Too long.
Sounds like who's the beard?
Hours? Hours? What does that mean?
I don't know. Let's find
I
out.
was wondering, do you always arrive at the office at this time?
I arrive when I arrive. Stop busting my balls, okay?
Bust his balls. Is that the next?
And we're gonna start working.
If you have
all
any
we can do.
files on deviants, I'd like to take a look at them.
Terminal's on your desk. Knock yourself out.
Pico.
Hey, dog. Pico. Over here. Oh my god, look what I got for you. It's hands to put you in the bed. Do you have any treats for him?
We're the tree.
You would have to call JJ.
JJ!
JJ.
Does he have any treats? I can only give him a treat because, you know, he's actually been good. I just want him to have a little treat. Who's this? She's missing?
Yeah.
She is a lovely little woman.
Okay, we're gonna go ahead and scan these files.
Oh, they were such and such. Oh, you can just scan them all in.
Here's a handful of
243
kibbles. Use them
files.
sparingly.
First
If he
dates
eats too
back
fast,
9
he
months.
pukes it all out.
It all started in Detroit and quickly spread
Noted.
across the country.
Give Pico a treat is the
The
hashtag.
AX-400 is reported to
Did you
have
start
murdered
that
a man.
hashtag, Pico?
Good starting point for our
access my
investigation.
He's so ready.
Can they see Pico? Yeah. There's Pico.
Thank you for that donation. And if I missed thanking you on donations, I'll try to either circle back at the end or message you guys individually. I really appreciate anyone who does that. We're going to be aggressive.
It's
We are.
If
aggressive.
the situation doesn't suit you, Lieutenant,
All right,
you should
James.
just
You need to chill, you
relieve
need to
the
chill.
duties
Okay,
and let me
James.
work with someone else.
I know exactly what I have to
Oh,
do.
what's going on
So
here?
keep your advice to yourself and mind your own business.
Hey, Ben.
Resign the mission. Threaten.
Threaten!
I'm going to file a
close this?
report with my superiors that you refuse to work on this investigation.
Yeah, that's right. Show you what's up.
Listen, asshole. If it was up to me, I'd throw the lot of you in a dumpster and set a match to it. So stop pissing me off.
I gave you some treats.
Things are gonna get nasty.
Lieutenant?
Dumpster doesn't really do
Sorry
much
to
for these
disturb
guys.
you. I have some information on the AX-400 that killed the guy last night. It's been sighted in the Ravendale district.
I'm on it.
Come on, are we talking about the guy who escaped the dump?
No.
Jesse Williams, man. Update later. I like the.
Save yourself, James.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
You
it
got
looks
ahead
like
of the
there
right
was
noise.
something.
Oh,
So it
why
looks like
did
there was
you
probably
do that?
something hidden in that Zen garden. A couple.
Why
things.
didn't we explore?
We did not explore.
Why is he
Probably.
licking my arm? It's so cute.
Hank got a lead, so that was the end of that. So cool. We did get some hidden stuff. We got the android saved in the new interrogation room, and the android's self-destructed.
Yeah, that was pretty crazy.
Cool. Cool. We're gonna keep going.
Let's engage.
It's almost 4. It's crazy.
Yeah, we probably need to. We're gonna pick up the pace a little bit.
All right, let's get this show on the road.
I mean, it doesn't really matter. I don't have a firm stopping point, which I probably should have, because it could really change this entire broadcast from my planned 5 streams to 4. But it's fine. Let's keep going. Guys, be nice to my stream elements, but he's trying the best. But I'm sorry, it gives you all false information.
The what?
You guys don't know what it means. It's okay.
I
I don't know what that
don't.
meant.
No, and I don't want to. I'm kidding.
I want to know what it means.
Um,
Revive the fire. Just do that, number 1. She's fine. Well, let's check on her really quick, just for the sake of it. Is she dead?
You okay?
oh, she's fine.
I don't know. She shook her. Is that how you check something? It's like, he's fine. He's fine. What is this?
So, I think a picture of him.
Oh, okay. Got it. What up, dude? I get you want stuff, but I'm not gonna get given to every demand that you have. I love you too. But that doesn't mean you get everything you want. Stop it.
He's such a little up dog.
Oh, up dog.
Oh.
What's up, dog?
Money,
Bird?
bird,
What's the
or
bird?
watch?
Bird!
No, money. Take the money.
Bird.
Steal.
Steal!
Steal it.
Steal! Now steal the bird!
Did he kill the bird? Oh no, it's one of the android birds. What? He has
Take
empathy.
the watch. Leave the watch.
Yeah. What are you doing, man?
Here's the deal. We care about Alice. We're gonna steal and lie and cheat to do whatever it takes to keep her safe.
Yes,
That's
exactly. We're gonna steal, lie, cheat, murder, whatever.
As long as Alice is safe.
So long as Alice is okay. We should just take her to the authorities. We should walk her right to a police station. But we're not gonna. No, we're not.
Okay, we're not gonna do too much reading because that's really boring to watch.
Detroit today.
There's the wood. Let me just see if there's anything else.
Is there anything upstairs? Did we establish that?
We're gonna take a quick.
Oh,
Okay,
you
we're
can't.
gonna
Yeah,
refine
go
the
back.
fire.
All right, you want to go down? You want to get out of here? Fine.
Oh, look at.
Oh, you want retreats? Yeah, I know. Lay down. All right. Sit. Sit. Lay down. You don't listen to anything. Sit. No, you don't just get to take it. This dog is so ill-trained.
There's plenty of room for education in this stream, but you're going to hear our silky voices tell you the things
Sit down.
rather than us reading a lot of things on
That's
screen.
good, boy. There you go. That was good.
Kind of conceited for me calling my voice on my own voice silky, isn't it? A little bit.
I'll call it that.
Thank you. Thank you, Trey.
Wait, succulent? Is that what it means? They're talking about your voice?
No. You'll find out what it means. It's a
okay.
thing.
Alright.
Succulent. Okay.
Okay. So
Lie down. Hey.
You think we could just like take time to play like Pac-Man?
Let's see what happens. Does it work?
Sit. Lie down. Lie down. Is there a Pac-Man machine in there?
There's a game of some kind.
Lie down. Lie down. Lie down. Good boy. Stay. Yeah. You're all gone. All gone. That's it. There's no more. Wait till Alice wakes. Let her sleep. Yeah, that's a good idea. Is that sunshine?
On a cloudy day?
I got sunshine.
Looking for new clothes.
Cloudy days. When it's cold outside, I guess you'd say you had to change the key on me.
I don't know how.
You had to just come in and change the key on me, huh?
I was trying to key it up.
Clothes.
Yay!
I bet you creepy android guy's gonna be behind that door.
Yeah. Ralph's gonna be showing up at some point.
Don't leave the
No,
gun there.
no.
Why would you put the gun there?
No!
Guys, this doesn't seem smart.
Yeah. Here comes Ralph to take your gun. Is his name Ralph?
Yeah.
Yep, here you go. Nope, maybe not. Okay. Oh, well, never mind. I thought Ralph was totally gonna creep us out.
Oh, you could forget the gun. I think
Ah.
that's the decision that it left you with. So,
Yeah.
like, we could be the people who forgot a gun, but I don't think that's us.
Yeah, we ain't forgetting that gun. You stay strapped whenever it comes to protecting Alice. He's just let him. He'll stop in a minute, I guess. What is it?
Once you realize there's no food.
We're pulling a James. We're cutting our own hair.
Oh yeah, dope.
Gentle Raag.
Now the rest of it's done. Stop, dude. This is a new shirt. You're gonna fucking love. Ooh. Very nice.
What color?
Black. Let's do black.
Yeah, everything else stands out.
Yeah, it stands out too much. Black is good.
Yeah, and we gotta be able to rob more people.
Oh. Whoa.
You want to try something else just to see it?
No,
Brown.
No, brown, maybe. But she already saw brown. Brown was what it was.
No. It was like.
Alright, we're gonna go with black.
You chose blonde, but whatever. I like black.
Okay, here we go.
That's cool.
You like your hair like you like your coffee.
Remove it.
Oh!
Yeah.
Feels like that shouldn't be that easy to remove.
Whatever.
Well, it's against their programming to do so.
Yeah, apparently that's not working out too well.
Well, Raag, RA9.
Open! You can.
Yeah, dude, you can open the thing.
It stopped me right before I.
Here comes the sound of the police.
The sound of police.
All right, that's all for now. Ready to go.
You couldn't open that thing before?
You've got officers sweeping the neighborhood in case anybody saw anything.
Okay, well, let me know if they turn anything up.
What are you going to do with that?
I have no idea.
It's Cross, guys.
It's who?
It's a crossover.
It's a crossover.
What we got here? Bus driver saw it at 2:30. Seen at a convenience store. So, what's your conclusion, Sherlock?
We'll talk about the story implications of this crossover later.
Yes.
Maybe it didn't go far.
Oh, Connor. Hey, shh.
You can give it. We can let him go. You might need to just go.
No! Oh
Feed
no!
the little girl.
Boo!
It's good for her. A present.
that
To make up for past
badger?
misunderstandings.
Yeah, dude, this is
Raagbot
like
took.
an otter.
We will do just
Oh
like you
yeah,
did.
because there's so many freaking otters in
Feels
Detroit.
like burnt meat. Come here.
Going down.
Come
You're
on,
out.
sit down.
Whoop.
I'm not gonna sit down, ma'am.
Yeah, no.
Refuse.
That's very kind of you, Raj. But we have to go.
Go.
Yeah, sorry, can't eat your Detroit otter.
No, you will go once the little girl is eaten. We will eat together, just like a family. The father, the mother, and the little girl.
Refuse.
Ralph. We're leaving now. Come on, Alice.
Looks like we gotta shoot Ralph.
The girl's going nowhere.
Yeah, this is gonna get interesting.
Yeah.
Gun.
Check gun.
Yeah.
Gun.
Explain.
Humans don't eat that, Ralph.
Wrong! Humans eat dead animals. I know that.
Agree.
No, not worried.
Agree. Because he's not wrong.
We'll eat together. Like a family.
That's better. Ralph went to a lot of trouble to find something for the little girl to eat.
Seriously, do you guys understand how far he'd have to go to get an otter?
Like for her to What is?
It's probably it is a beaver or something.
It's a beaver.
It's a weird looking beaver. I don't know.
Even then.
No, maybe it's a marmot. No.
Go! Run away!
Succulent, you'll see.
Oh.
Succulent.
Succulent.
There you go.
That's what you guys were referring to when you were talking about succulent?
Please, Cara. I don't want to eat that.
Yeah, we're
What
not
did she
eating
say?
that.
Lie.
She said she doesn't want to eat it.
Oh, damn.
Oh.
Well, maybe it's not good enough. Maybe she's used to better things. But Ralph did this for her, so she's going to eat.
Hard pass.
Go ahead.
No.
shoot his ass. Shoot him. I want to see Connor come in and it's like, yeah, do it. Draw the gun.
You do all these great things for
Swear I'll
people,
blow your head off.
but you eat one badger, and you're forever known as the badger eater.
Anybody home?
Would
Oh,
you be
cool.
able to robot sense that
Being able to hear.
yeah, or just like, hey, you know, my circuits pick up that there's another bunch of circuits around. Robot stuff.
I feel like it's like you and beards, right?
Android
You can just
inside the
walk
house, it
into a
says right
place
there.
And know.
We have beard offs usually.
Yeah, you can just you sense other beards. Trey, I call Trey Beard.
He does.
Yeah, it's
Much
weird.
like Tree Beard, but Trey Beard.
Oh, tree beard. That's what it's referring to.
2 Towers?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was the best one. My favorite, personally.
I was just checking if there's anything cool, guys. We're gonna go to the front door. I need to stop going down all these random paths.
This is like a Chris Nolan Batman movie.
It's gone.
Don't mind me, officer. Just me and my badger. Pressure. What's AX400?
You've seen it, haven't you?
So
I know you've seen
who
it.
are we gonna? Whose side are we on, guys?
wanted to be nice.
Bad Connor or Car?
Ralph wanted to help.
Where is it?
He ran out the back door.
Connor, what's going on?
It's in the area. Call it in. Which way did it go?
That way. They're headed for the train station.
Oh, look at him run.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Tom Cruise, eat your heart out. Well, the Mission Impossible 6 is gonna be cool.
Yeah, Mission Impossible, the new
The reviews
trailer
have been insane.
I know, I'm really excited.
I don't want to watch any more trailers of it. Though I might rewatch the 5th one. I think there's some carryover.
But when Bryan takes over, I'll be very excited.
What?
Uh-oh, a fence!
I think Brian will become the next
We
Ethan
need it
Hawke.
alive.
Blast!
Ethan. What's his name?
Hunt.
Hunt. Ethan Hunt.
He ran into a chain link
Hey,
fence.
Brian for Ethan
The
Hunt.
one thing that will save us.
I'm for that. Let's push for it. Brian for Ethan Hunt.
Yeah.
Everybody.
Yeah.
Hashtag Brian for Ethan Hunt.
Oh, fuck.
But
Dechart for D Hunt. No, too much. Ooh. Oh my
So I did a
goodness.
really doing a poor job taking care of this little girl.
Hey,
She has put this little girl in so much
They
danger.
won't. They'll never make it to the other side.
I can't take that chance.
Ah, you will get yourself killed.
Go!
Sweet.
Steven's got the Ethan Hawke jump thing down.
Oh. Man, you are about to get annihilated, man. What if you didn't save her there?
Oh no!
Another playthrough,
Oh
guys.
no! Oh no!
I'm just saying, like, what would happen? What would it show?
Whoa!
Uh-oh.
Watch us get Connor killed, not even at his own story.
Yeah, right? Well, I mean, it's kind of both those stories.
That's a really awesome story mechanic we're going to talk about later. That whole sequence is so awesome.
Yeah.
Have you seen that before?
Yeah, I've played through this game with Brian.
Okay, so that one's kind of a set thing to happen.
Well, yeah, but there's a lot of different outcomes in that sequence. I'll tell you that.
Sure.
Right now. Some pretty interesting.
okay?
Dark ones? Like, can the kid get hit by a car? Yeah.
No spoilers.
No spoilers.
Seriously, that's dark. I mean, this is a really dark game. It really is.
It's rated M for mature, James.
It's rated
if
M
you're
for
not
mature.
able to handle the M rating,
Yeah,
we
well,
understand.
You don't have to be here. It's okay.
We understand. Run, Kara, run.
Wow, there was a lot of outcomes there.
So yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
there's...
that was a huge sequence of outcomes there. Yeah, because like depending upon where you started from, because you squat at the.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean that.
Shout out to Connor, more like Goner. That was pretty good. Now I'm back into this. Let's do this.
And then like clearly there's a whole sequence right here.
Woo! Yeah.
Oh, so where I could have probably like scanned the house and probably done a more slow build up to that.
We cut right to the chase.
And we cut right to the chase. Literally.
Literally.
Yeah. I like that.
So let's talk a little bit about the Bryan as Ethan Hunt. No, let's talk about
Bryan for Ethan Hunt.
Let me get out my story ideas.
Yeah. Let's talk about the crossover scene and how that affects it. So basically, you kind of have a few choices there. You can play Connor more aggressively, and you can try to get to Kara, and then you could play as Kara, and you could kind of sabotage yourself as one of the characters to get the other outcome to work. I mean, it's really interesting, all the choices that it kind of sets you up with.
It's like you're playing chess against yourself.
I often play chess. No, I don't. That's not a thing. I'm just lying for the internet.
No, it's very interesting. It's like anything. You have these three storylines, and you want to see how they collide and how they interact, and how it's a unique thing in this choose-your-own-adventure sort of style, for lack of a better way of describing it. To have like three adventures collide. It's cool. I don't.
Well, we have yet to see. What's the other guy's name? What
are we looking at?
Those are drawings of you two.
Ah.
We'll cite them out after the thing. But go on.
No, I was saying we haven't seen the intersection of the third story yet, right?
Mm-hmm. No, and I think Marcus's story is kind of building. I mean, guys, it's really interesting the way this game is kind of built like an ABC story, which is a very common structure for like a television show.
Right.
In television, you can't usually track one particular character straight through every episode because it just takes too much time to film all around. There's a few exceptions, a show like 24, where there's one story that kind of drives it, but even then you have B and C stories. It's kind of a mechanic that's required.
But each of these isn't a story in and of itself.
Of course, it's an A story of itself, but I think that's an interesting dichotomy to understand. The reason that they're A, B, and C stories in television is because it takes too much time to have one actor be in every scene for an entire television episode in order to film it on time and do 24 episodes a season or 13 episodes a season or whatever. And so the mechanics...
Depending upon the structure of your show.
Depending on the structure, of course, and the way you play it out.
Because, I mean, like, if you had, like, Better Call Saul or something like that.
But even those, the very reason that B and C stories existed in old television episodes was simply logistical. It's simply because they needed to switch characters and have multiple.
And it makes sense. It makes sense for logistics' sake, but it also just makes sense because it helps enliven your world. It helps to enrich the depth of the universe that you're painting. So anytime you have more intrigue, so long as it's not superfluous and just like creating, rabbit holes that don't lead to anywhere, so long as it actually has a payoff that is related to the A story, it all has to come back to A. Unless like the B or C story is like so intriguing that like it was just worth it to follow it to the end.
For sure, this is what's called a three-hander, right? You have three characters that have their own stories. That's like kind of the professional business term, and those stories are kind of they're all significant equal leads to some degree, and as opposed to a more television show where the C story kind of indicates that it's lower in the totem pole and informs on the A story. Interesting things to talk about structurally. If you keep watching this Twitch channel, we'll probably get into more of this stuff as we go. But yeah, I think it's really, really cool to watch those stories intersect and to watch that you feel the need to suddenly make choices that make you pick between one of the characters.
Mm-hmm.
Well, the three stories become one story, which ultimately is...
You don't know that, though.
Yeah, well, I mean, the shared theme is like what is the evolution of their, them breaking free. Yeah. The shared theme is consciousness, like, and what is it to be free, to be a conscious person? Because they're all like struggling for their I don't know, independence. independence of thought, right?
Right.
That's kind of what it is.
And as we were talking about earlier, it's really interesting that the independence of thought is the main theme in a video game where you choose your own adventure.
Right, yeah, true.
So
yeah.
it really informs on itself and the structure of the game itself, more so than like the past Quantic Dream games like Heavy Rain and stuff. The very nature of choice works itself as a storytelling mechanism in this game.
Yeah, and that's really, that makes me like the game even more.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. Cool. Let's
Cool.
keep going.
Game on!
Several
No! I will not update.
sources report that CyberLife has provided Detroit police with a prototype detective android. Although police assistant androids have...
Alright.
But CyberLife said, fuck you.
We are now approaching Ferndale Station. Please keep heading south onto the
I love the cityscape stuff.
Yeah, I think it's very cool.
I wonder if there's anything we get to like run on rooftops and stuff. Is there?
Ooh.
Rooftop running? Jericho. We're all trying to find Jericho. Jericho. That's not how you spell Jericho.
I'm looking for that symbol.
Okay.
What symbol? I missed it.
Oh, James.
Ah. I was
That's
writing.
Yeah, that's right there.
Oh. What?
I mean, that was huge.
What is it?
It's just like a dude with headphones.
That's the symbol.
Mister, spare some change?
Okay, let's look for that, guys.
Okay.
Apparently she did. Yeah.
There's something over there.
I know.
It's a magazine.
Yeah.
Done reading, guys. We don't read here.
I like reading, but you know, let's keep it exciting. Was there anything else on that wall? I mean, would it show you when it says to find that thing? Would it be anywhere else on that wall?
No, I don't think so.
No. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. We just go wander the city. Cool, city wandering. Go the wrong way down there. Go the wrong way down there.
Sorry.
Man.
Boo.
Boo.
Yeah, there's graffiti.
I like this jacket.
Yeah, right? He looks so cool.
It's a very cool jacket.
Oh, there it is.
There's some stuff.
There's the
yeah.
lion.
Yeah,
There's
it's
the
lion.
lion. Yeah, I see him. Talk to her. See what's up with that thing. Talk to her.
I'm trying to.
Scooch like a rat.
Not my favorite moment, guys.
Over this way.
Okay, we're gonna start over. We're gonna walk back.
Do you know where Jericho is?
So that was an incredibly stupid thing to say to a random person.
Yes, it
but the
was.
game doesn't give you that choice, and it's kind of interesting storytelling-wise and what that is.
It's over there. Find the next symbol. There we go.
Up.
Boxer's belt.
That's some good analysts. James.
We're looking for a star. Let's look at that again.
Yeah, it's like it's up on a building. Oh, it's probably hold on. Who knows exactly where it is? Hold on. It's some cool Banksy looking art.
Yeah, the design, the production design on everything is so good.
It's amazing.
They spent a lot of time in Detroit kind of preparing this. They took trips down there.
There it is right there. Up there to the left.
Ah, okay, cool. Should I look around for anything else real quick or no?
Yeah, take a quick little gander.
We'll take a quick gander.
I don't think you can go that way. It's probably gonna tell you the. Yeah.
What's up, bro? Bruh?
Alright. Scan and see if there's any like clues or something. Just the graffiti. Let's do the graffiti stuff.
Yeah, let's just do it. Let's have a driving force here.
Yeah, it's up there. No, over there to the right. No. Where are you going?
The other right.
It doesn't. It's not letting me walk. So.
Oh,
Like, I have
kid,
to
you
follow
have to
traffic
use crosswalks. Oh my god.
For your
Oh,
own
you're a robot.
safety.
You're programmed to.
Yeah, there you go. Right there.
Get out of the road.
It's up there. There you go. And bam. A robot with a thingy above his head. Robot. I like the
Looks
graffiti.
Like
It's
Chase
cool.
Bank symbols.
Follow the trail to Jericho.
Yeah, we're going to Jericho. I don't think it's down that way.
Where's the next graffiti?
It's behind a chain link fence, but with some robots.
Oh wait, turn left, turn left, turn left.
I was.
There's a chain link right
No,
there.
I know, but he already looked down there.
Alright,
You
got
can't-
it.
Yeah, there's no
Pay
interaction.
attention. Pay attention.
Gentlemen, children. That's There you responded to that.
Robots.
Robot.
No, another symbols. You got 3 of them to find. There's one inside the robot there.
Oh wow! I can't
Oh,
believe it.
and next to it is the next one.
Yeah, it's inside the next robot too. Oops, oops. Oh, you gotta crouch and get in there.
Remove. Put that in the back of James' car. It's funny because James has a bunch of those in his car right now.
I don't have it in my car right now.
Oh, they're actually in Raag's
In your
backyard
backyard.
somewhere. For a failed bonfire attempt.
Alright. By a window? No, it's a fake window. I think it was a graffitied window. Right?
It's right there.
There you go.
Yeah, there's probably other stuff here, but we kind of got into it.
Up. Maybe back up a little bit. Oh, there you go. What? Really? Oh, wow. Didn't even see that one. I didn't see it.
What if we were all colorblind and we were all just like, what?
It's not even
Yeah, honestly,
colorblind.
I think you're moving just
slow
a
down
little
bit. Yeah,
fast.
slow down a second. Let my eye take it in. Move. It's got to be probably in that mission now. Maybe it's like, I think it's hiding in plain sight.
Yeah, I agree.
Go down, maybe. Go down if you can. Is that as far down as you can go? Can you move back?
Yeah, let's
Maybe
see.
in the person's eye or something? What
Oh,
about
do
this
you need
thing?
to push that thing?
Maybe that.
Move. Yeah.
Yeah, I think you need to do something like that. Yeah, that makes sense. So you can get a better view. Climb it. Dope. There it is.
What's your favorite raw element?
To the right. It's right there. What?
What's your favorite raw element? I want to know what our favorite raw elements are.
Favorite raw elements are.
Yeah.
I'm
I know what my favorite Raag element is.
I'm a big fan of iron.
Ah.
I like iron. I eat it every day.
I like steel.
The steel is not a raw element, man. Steel is a derivative of iron.
It's an improvement on iron.
It's,
Alright, so.
Oh, you gotta hop.
Do
off.
it.
Yeah, hop
Ooh,
off the wall.
I like
yeah,
this.
dope. This is fun. Would be too unstable. Try another route.
But do we listen to our programming? No.
It already
Ooh,
says
can we
it would
go
be
up
too
and,
unstable.
and catch the thing and like, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Compute that. I do that all the time. That's not a big deal.
Let's do it.
Somebody wrote they love your science corrections.
I'm a very scientific person.
Yeah,
I don't know what that.
If that's what you want to
Science-minded? Scientific makes it make you sound like people are studying you right now. Which they probably are.
NSA. Sparkle City.
There it is.
Oh, like spark plugs.
It's right above the.
Yeah, I see.
A. Oh, there's another one.
Come in, JJ.
Hi.
Hello.
Special guest appearance right at the bottom there.
You sneaked in behind.
You don't have headphones though, so it's gonna be a little awkward. But join us.
It's okay. I can see what's up. I heard you guys talking about science, and I got excited.
Guys, say hi to JJ.
Hi, JJ.
No, you, not
Hey,
you.
JJ.
Not
had
us.
to come in and steal some
Not us.
thunder, huh?
Yeah.
Not
All
us.
the thunder. All the thunder.
JJ's here to say hi. She's my roommate.
Pre-construct? What does
JJ.
pre-construct mean?
Or look at my options. What do you guys think? Right or left?
Right.
Left. Oh.
Finally, I went for once.
Oh, I didn't realize.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Would not be solid enough.
Alright, left.
Let's
it
go
is.
back. Let's try right, left.
I do really enjoy this sort of sketch.
Well, it's interesting because each character has a slightly different way that they approach their like mental imagery in pre-construction.
When you're not on the easy level, or not easy, we're in like easy mode. If you're
Yeah.
not in easy mode, do you just have to try this and fail? Or do
No,
you still need
no.
to, like,
I mean, the game
try
mechanics
that?
are similar. Most of the difficulty stuff is just much harder in the button presses
button
that
pressing,
you do.
yeah.
Oh, button
So that it's
press.
much easier to like. It's much easier to like make a
Let's
mistake.
get out of this and go find the next thing.
James is patient.
No,
There's got to be a third option.
no.
No, there's just probably another option on that side that we missed.
Why is the grass blue?
Because it's through my lens of
A robot.
my robot lens, JJ.
Raagbot lens.
My Raagbot lens.
Raagbot.
Dope.
Parkour!
Woo!
Yeah,
Up
let's
to the
do
left.
that.
Up to the left. Up to the left. Definitely.
Whoa.
Oh no.
Too high.
Well,
Are
you know.
robots afraid of heights?
No, it's just
No, but it's just
Oh.
physical execution.
Compute!
I don't know, maybe now that he's becoming human, he's afraid of heights. You don't know.
Look at JJ dropping the name of the game.
What?
Execute. Let's see some cool.
Parkour!
I want him to land like a gymnast over.
Parkour!
You gotta know that the parkour character getting a long coat is definitely intentional. Let's talk about costume design for a second.
It's good.
It's
good. It's good. It's good costumes.
Do parkour people
Was that
wear
your
long
Christopher
coats?
Walken tray?
What? No.
Yeah, we're not gonna get Noah walking off.
No.
You know how I feel about walking offs.
Kind of like something else that joke. Inappropriate.
Good.
I
Good
had the
James.
same
Wow,
thought.
look at your
Yeah, I know.
filter. All in action and
I
stuff.
know.
That's
It's
neat.
impressive.
It's gonna be over and like no one knows the real James.
I've been impressed, honestly.
We all have.
Yeah.
James will start his own Twitch.
And it will be
It'll be shut down in 15 minutes.
It's probably true.
What are you not allowed to do on this thing?
Because I was probably going to try it. Oh, that's cool. I had to be in just in that mode. So the symbol's been found. Now what?
Yeah. So now you're in Jericho.
I'm close, probably.
I was gonna say.
Next graffiti. No, there's another graffiti button. Push a triangle. Push a
No, I thought
triangle.
we just
No, it
found
says next graffiti.
Oh yeah.
No.
push a
I
triangle.
found the symbols.
Oh.
I'm
What
here.
is?
No, I agree with James. Why is
It says triangle down at the bottom, right, of your screen.
I think it's just going to say, we'll check, but I think it's just going to say.
Are you laughing at us?
Yeah, it feels like when you're trying to figure out how to do something and there's three dudes and they all want to do it a different way.
Sir, no, you're gonna need a
do it
filter.
Yeah,
No,
get the wrench.
Yeah,
No,
get the
no,
wrench.
you need
You need the
That's
hammer.
That's 5/8 inch. No, it's in metric.
It's an 8 sausage.
That's what it
Metric.
feels like. Oh, he's so pretty.
Welcome to Jericho, guys.
Jericho.
This guy. This guy.
I'm gonna say it
Greenbridge is
again.
a little.
This guy doesn't hang out at the best places.
Jericho. No, that's Jericho. Jericho.
Okay.
That didn't go well.
JJ got frightened.
And on that note, I'm gonna let you guys play. Whew, have fun. It's too dangerous. It's too dangerous. You guys are picking all the dangerous options, and it makes me nervous.
Danger is our collective middle name.
We were playing it so safe and nice,
I
and
know,
you guys just came in and ruined everything.
Yeah, we took it in a much different direction, but at the same time, with respect for human life.
Because the girl.
Because of the girl.
The child.
And other things too. With respect for consciousness. But at the same time,
respect
we
consciousness
killed a lot of
JJ.
androids. We killed a lot of
Clearly,
androids.
you don't respect consciousness.
I hate consciousness. Like, consciousness. I can't even.
I hate conscience.
I hate consonants. Alright, bye guys.
Hold on, what does it say?
Bye.
What does it say? Find what? What?
Excuse me.
Find another way to the boat.
Yeah, because...
I bet you there's otters around Detroit.
Otter, badger.
It's on the Great Lakes. There's otters around the Great Lakes.
Would you eat a Detroit otter, James?
Just want to say hi to everyone who's there. You guys are all awesome for being here. We're at
Yes.
233 people. That's awesome, guys. Thanks for sticking with this. As
Yes.
we've gotten later in the night. You have to understand, internationally, this is really late for a lot of people. The
How lo-
Pacific time zone is not really good for streaming.
How many people are we at right now?
We're at 224 right now.
All right. Not that much of a drop off. People like what they're seeing.
JJ.
And everyone's gone.
Yeah. And with that,
What is that?
Should I jump? That seems like a poor choice.
jump.
I don't know. See what else is going on. Like I don't know.
I feel like I don't have any other choices.
No. See what else is going on. There's got to be other choices. Go up to the next
You
level.
have
maybe.
that
Can you
jacket.
climb up the next level?
No.
No. Are you sure?
Yeah.
Cool.
I made a terrible mistake.
Bank. You lost the jacket.
I'm sure he'll find another one.
I regret this decision.
I regret this decision based solely upon losing the jacket.
Jumping was a mistake. Jumping was a bad choice.
Get that flashlight jiggle. Little jiggle always does it.
I don't need to see those words. It's rough.
What?
No.
Jiggle. Looks like you climbed through there. Move that thing. Can you not move that thing to, you know?
There's a thing over here. It's a door.
A door. There's a thing. Use your android strength.
You use your android strength.
I'm not an android.
Oh.
Hydrate.
Then why'd I invite you?
Where'd the hydrate come
I saw it on the screen. Hydrate.
from? No water. I'm gonna go fill up your water bottles real quick.
No, mine's good. Thank you.
I'm a thirsty boy.
Thanks again for everyone for joining us, for inviting us to hydrate, for being nice to us, even though occasionally we go do some dark things in this game.
It's a big boat.
What would be the most disappointing
Read that.
thing to find
What
a
do we got?
Jericho? What would be
Oh,
the,
look.
Hey, it's Kara or Kara.
That's cute. I'll have to look at that later.
It's crazy.
Sounds shy.
What's that? Is it me? It's a very
Guys, thank you so much for everyone who's fan arting us. It's hard for me to show it during the stream, but maybe at the end we can talk about them a little bit.
Yeah.
I hate you guys, us just looking at them and then no one being able to see them.
I've never been fan arted before. Thank you.
I'm drinking coffee.
Tea.
Oh! That was like a
Should we go that direction?
xenomorph.
Xenomorph moment, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that was a xenomorph scream for sure.
Yeah, that definitely was. That's a reference to
Yeah, it's a good thing
Alien.
JJ was a
They
good
know.
No, I don't know that everybody.
Actually,
if
I don't
you
know.
don't know what a
That-
xenomorph is, xenomorphs are the creatures in Alien and Aliens. And Predator.
All the other movies.
Well,
yeah.
not Predator. What do they call things in Predator though?
Predators.
No, but do they ever get a name? Like, do they have like, yeah? Do they have a name? They're not called xenomorphs.
I mean, I don't know. I don't think so. Not in any of the Predator movies I remember seeing.
The new Predator movie is going to be directed by Shane Black.
Very
Oh, really?
intrigued.
That's cool.
Very
Yeah.
intrigued.
Written
You know,
and-
it's already. I think it's coming out later this year.
Shane Black of the Lethal Weapons and
Yeah, he wrote
Iron
Lethal
Man
Weapon,
3,
Iron
Kiss
Man.
Kiss Bang Bang.
Kiss Kiss Bang Bang. What did he do recently? It was really good actually. I think.
Oh, The Nice Guys?
Yeah, the nice guys.
Yeah,
That's great.
it was alright. It wasn't.
Yeah, I was gonna say, but like The Nice Guys, I like the trailer.
Yeah, serious.
The movie has
Oh damn!
moments.
Oh damn!
Oh no!
Oh no!
Oh!
Okay.
That's gonna leave a mark.
Marcus has gotten hit a lot.
Just.
Yeah, this guy's been through the ringer.
Oh, did anyone hear that? I said that was gonna leave a mark, and then it went us. Right after. It worked.
The funniest part of that joke was. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Oh
Creepy
no!
robot cult.
Welcome to Jericho.
Ew.
Ooh, it's the hostage. It's the same model as the hostage taker.
Same model.
Was that? Was that a Ralph?
No, not the hostage taker at the very beginning of the game.
Oh,
Yeah,
that
yeah,
one. Got it.
so they have
Simon. Is that who it is?
Yeah.
Sign. Yeah.
And then
Yeah, that was a cool sequence. That was a great way to open the game.
cool. So it didn't look like we missed a lot of choices. It looks like there was some external stuff that we could
I think we did all right.
But again, Marcus's story tends to be a little more linear, which I think is probably somewhat intentional. Cool. What time is it? It's 4:30. We'll play another chapter, and then we might, do some sign-offs and talk about ourselves a little bit, and keep going from there.
Okie dokie.
Raag, if you don't let your game update, it's going to go deviant. I don't know how my PS4 is gonna be able to harm me, but
We'll put it behind a chain link fence. That seems to do the
We
trick.
are Trapper Keeper.
thank you guys for being here.
I wonder
You
if
guys are
everybody
great.
gets that reference. Does anybody get that? We are Trapper Keeper. What are you doing, Kyle? And the movie that's referencing in that episode of the thing. I'm just.
That's deep dive.
It's
deep
South
dive.
Park.
Didn't stop Kara. Car, no it didn't.
Alright, we're gonna keep going.
What do you think they sell at that restaurant?
I think they're like chicken guys.
What? What about chicken?
There's a chicken restaurant. Are you hungry still? How can you still be hungry?
If I stick with you, temporary. Usual.
Eat the chicken.
We only sell chicken. We have literally only one option.
I think the reflection effects in the rain are so cool. Like the graphics of
Yeah, that is.
Yeah,
That's impressive.
Like that. Look at
yes,
that.
Yeah,
that
that's-
is
that's
cool.
beautiful.
That's art, and I mean that.
I mean, yeah, to be able to manipulate it so that it follows you.
Careful, James might try to eat Pico if you don't feed him for long enough.
It's true.
This is different. It's 100%
Too fuzzy for
guaranteed.
James.
You can't go
Too
wrong.
fuzzy.
What we got going on here? He's wearing. He's
Pedro. He's unemployed.
Pedro Abadá. Okay.
Figured as much.
It's better than a
I
G.
think there's another clue, isn't there?
He's got lice.
We know this is. We know who he is. resisting arrest, breach of hygiene regulations. Okay.
Ew.
No, but there's one more thing here, isn't there? That little yellow thing.
That's him.
Yeah, but isn't there one more thing left? Is that it? I mean, because
Yeah.
it's yellow. I think once it's done, it.
Oh, maybe it just didn't register
Weird.
last time.
All right.
You just can't resist. Our food is prepared by a human.
Yeah. Great. All
Two
right.
legs and 2 wings only. I just think it's interesting. It's cool.
It is.
No, you're right. I dig
All
it.
the genetic modifications
Alright,
that are
I'm
probably
in.
going on in this
Damn
world.
straight. Is this Bookie?
Hey, you won't regret this.
Is that his Bookie? Is that what that was?
Something like that.
Connor.
What is your
You're so
problem?
awkward, Connor.
Won't you ever do as you're told? Look, you don't have to follow me around like a poodle.
Poodles are like not good dogs, right?
No, partners.
Now that we're partners, I thought it would be a good idea to get to know each other better so we can work as a team.
We are not partners. I am a human. You are a machine.
You're a dick.
Spare me that buddy of bullshit program, okay?
Every choice in Connor should just say the word awkwardly afterwards. It's like, talk about being partners awkwardly.
There you go.
Ask him about his dog awkwardly. Pineapple passion.
Pineapple passion. I'm into
Pretty
it. I
small
like
looking,
pineapple.
extra large. Yeah, he went to the chicken place but ordered a hamburger. That seems weird.
Oh, this is a silly. This scans on this.
Gary, I'm starving.
Oh, but it's good for dialogue choices.
I'll leave that thing here.
Oh, not a chance. Follows me everywhere.
Don't leave that
Let's-
thing.
should-
Chicken
What's up?
sandwiches.
Shake them up.
Chicken wings.
Let's tell him about his cholesterol.
Your meal
awkwardly.
contains 1.4 times the recommended daily intake of calories and twice the cholesterol level. You shouldn't eat that.
Everybody's got to die of something.
He likes that?
Yeah.
It's funny.
Company.
Do you eat here
Oh, sorry.
often?
My bad.
Most days. Gary makes the best burger in Detroit.
Why does he call his place chicken
about
feed?
About Connor.
Why not cow feed?
Hell no. Well, yeah.
Sorry.
Why do they make you look so goofy and give you that weird voice?
Life androids are designed to work harmoniously with humans.
Tell
Both
us
my
how you really
appearance
feel,
and
honey.
voice were specifically designed to facilitate my integration.
Well, they fucked up.
Hey, deviants.
Can I ask you a personal question, Lieutenant? Why do you hate androids so much?
I have my reasons.
Let's cut to it. Deviants, alright.
Maybe I should tell you what we know about deviants.
You read my mind. Proceed.
We believe that a mutation occurs in the software of some androids, which can lead to them emulating a human emotion.
In English, please.
They don't really feel emotions. They just get overwhelmed by irrational instructions, which can lead to unpredictable behavior.
Oh, yeah.
Emotions always screw
Pretty much me
everything
too.
up.
Yeah. Yeah, I
The
get that.
androids aren't as different from us as we thought. You ever dealt with deviants before?
A few months back, a deviant was threatening to jump off the roof with a little girl. I managed to save her.
So that would have been very different.
So I guess you've done all your homework, right? Know everything there is to know about me?
Lie.
I'm focused on the case, Lieutenant.
I
The
don't
rest
care
doesn't
about
concern
Hank.
me.
Oh.
I just got a report of a suspected deviant. It's a few blocks away. We should go have a look. I'll let you finish your meal. I'll be in the car if you need me.
Just want to shout out to a few people. Hello, Monkey Pilot. Thanks, Exos Matrix Gamer and Blue Owls and Namey8 for being awesome moderators.
You ran
This
out of
Mexican's
batteries or
Chicken,
what?
I'm
Allison
sorry.
Angel. Hey guys.
I was making a report to CyberLife.
Grumpy Explorer. Cumberland.
Well, do you plan on staying in the elevator?
No. I'm coming.
I just winked. I saw everyone say I got a wink, so I just winked.
What do we know about this guy?
Not much. Just that a neighbor reported that he heard strange noises coming from this floor. Nobody's supposed to be living here, but the neighbor said he saw a man hiding an LED under his cap.
Oh, Christ, if we have to investigate every time somebody hears a strange noise, we're gonna need more cops.
Somebody's eating pigeons.
Hey, we
That's you.
The elevator. Just by closing your eyes?
James the pigeon grabber has struck
Correct.
again.
Shit. Wish I could do that.
Knock.
Nah.
Anybody home? Open up, Detroit police!
Stay behind me.
Got it.
He's the robot. Why is he? He should not be the one behind the human.
He's taking. He wants to care for the android now. Stay on him. Oh, that's cool. Looks like a maze.
Where's my gun? I want my gun.
Is he made of plastic or metal?
What the fuck is this?
Dinner, am I right, James?
Pigeons.
Jesus, this place stinks.
Ew, oh my gosh.
Well, looks like we came for nothing. Our man's gone.
That's nasty. That's what it looks like to keep pigeons inside?
I don't know why you would keep pigeons inside your game.
Oh no, open the fridge.
The old
Open
Bond.
the fridge.
Nothing like old Bond animal feed. But when you
Fridge,
have an
fridge,
old Bond-
fridge.
Is that what it says? Old barn?
Yeah, it's old Bond.
Well,
No
it
D.
shows compassion.
No D?
Old barn. It's old barn animal feed.
Ah.
Probably
Suspect
DB.
doesn't eat. I think that's the wrong analysis to make.
Everybody's kind of afraid of
I
bird
need some
flu.
fresh air.
I'm gonna twiddle his fingers. Rod!
Raag.
Alright,
Any idea what it means?
RA9. Written 2,471 times.
Math.
It's the same sign Ortiz's android wrote on the shower wall.
Somebody's got a
Why are
crush
they
on
obsessed with
Raag.
this sign?
Looks like mazes or something.
Blood in the sink.
Dude, lick it. Instant analyze that stuff. Do it.
Its LED is in the sink.
Not surprised it was an android. No human could live with all these fucking pigeons.
Yes, no human could stack books this way. Anybody? Anybody?
I don't know what that's from.
Do you want me to tell you?
Yes.
You want to take an educated guess first?
Oh, no human could stack books this way. Anchorman? Ghostbusters. Recently here.
We need to get some comfier chairs up in this booth.
Are you complaining?
There you go. Song Silence got it. Just need some better backs.
He was recently here and then he fled.
Yes, I know.
Why's it gotta be he?
Or she.
So somebody wrote back, no human could eat so many pigeons except James. And that somebody was Garrus the Vicarian. Garrus the
I've been
Vicarian?
waiting to do this all
Garrus the
day.
Vicarian.
Been waiting to do this all day. That's how you get, that's all pigeon meat right there.
Hey, James.
Are you flexing on my stream right now?
Yes, I am.
Is that really where this has gone to?
It's where it's gone to. We're showing them where the pigeon meat goes.
Do you have your tickets?
To the gun show?
To the movie we're going to go see later.
That is funny.
I don't want to go to a gun show.
Reaching. Yeah.
This guy just fucking tossed that pigeon cage and pigeons replicate it.
All I'm finding out is that this was very recent.
Yeah, and it's like, it's very recent. This person was
protein.
very clumsy. Oh, yeah, there you go. Climbed out. Suspect is
These
still
robots are going to learn. Hide in the attic.
Jesus, I hate these things.
Not a good idea.
Hiding in the attic is just, yeah, it's like,
Expose the suspect. Oh my gosh. He knows exactly where he is. Oh!
Goddamn fucking pigeons! What are you waiting for? Chase it!
Jump. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Cool.
Parkour!
Yeah.
Parkour!
Roof. I told you there would be some roof jumping. Woo! Oh, this is like a grain field. It's like a, that's
There you
cool.
go.
This
Eat
is
your
a cool
heart
idea.
out, Ethan Hawke.
Ethan
Hunt. Nothing against Ethan Hawke.
Fast whiskey.
You live your life, Ethan
Oh, yeah.
Hawke.
Yeah, that's right.
Ethan Hunt, watch out because Bryan Dechart's coming for you.
Dechart.
That's what I said, Dechart. I kind of said that. I didn't mean it any different. Dechart. Tried to say it with some grit. Scan, jump, scan.
Yeah, you got him.
Go. Go, ninja, go. Vanilla Ice Love.
This is awesome.
This is fun.
Where'd he go?
Same spot you were at earlier.
Oh no, Raag!
Ah!
You lost it.
Go through! Jump!
Go around. To the left. Up top.
Oh! Jump!
Fast but risky. Fast
but risky!
Do it again. Hit that R2. You gotta hit the R2.
R2!
Oh, no,
Scan!
you-
X!
Yeah.
Not that risky.
No, that wasn't that risky.
Woo! This shit's cool!
This is so awesome.
Oh!
Ethan Hunt!
Mission not so impossible.
Oh,
Good
here we go.
Lord.
Shit.
X. Nice.
Yeah, I don't think Hank's doing that.
Yeah, Hank ain't doing shit.
Hey, be careful, man.
All them fucking hamburgers he's eating. Dude, this is awesome.
This is fun. Crowded but direct.
Look out! Get him.
Oh. Why did you get back in his way?
Oh, whoa. This is so cool. Keep it going, yeah. Alright.
Oh!
Oh, no.
Did Hank cut him off?
You gotta save Hank. You gotta save Hank.
No, you gotta go chase the deviant.
Chase his survival 89%. He's fine.
Deviant, get the deviant.
right.
It's what Hank would want you to do. I think.
Yeah,
he hates androids.
Yeah, he'd be like, damn it.
Whoa! Did that android? It's him! Oh. No, it's not. It just kind of looked like Connor.
I've done nothing wrong.
People are not happy about Hank.
You know what they'll do to me.
What
if
did you
you
say in
turn
The
me
Fugitive? Innocent men don't run, bitch!
Model 874004961. Serious malfunctions
People
have
are
been
very
detected in
unhappy
your
with me.
software, including Class 4 errors. You've been deemed defective and will be sent back to CyberLife for
You
deactivation.
lived.
Don't you fucking move.
I'll handle Hank.
Oh.
Bastard. You saw I was gonna
I
fall.
like how he
You'd
whipped
rather let
back
me
up.
die than fail your fucking mission.
I had to make a choice. It seemed to me.
What am I to you? A statistic? A 0, a 1 in your fucking program? Huh? Is that how you see humans, you bastard? Jesus.
I
just didn't want to break
understand
stride.
what
He
you're
looks
saying. Perhaps I didn't assess the
Fuck
situation.
you and your fucking assessment.
I don't think there's anything that makes Hank happy. That's just me.
Why are you doing this?
All right.
You're one of us.
Shut up.
You're helping humans. But you're just their slave.
I said shut up.
Shame on you guys. Shame.
Come along.
For leaving Hank to hang, he was fine.
He's fine.
He respects us
lived.
more. He respects us more.
What the fuck? Holy shit.
Now I think it's our turn to be angry. Hank, the android letter goer of.
Good one.
Fucking
Good naming.
androids.
So much.
So wait. Do we think that if I? So I think
If you had saved Hank, he would have been like, all right, we're real partners now. Like you and I, we actually have a.
And I'm gonna be more. He
be-
wouldn't have been shaken up as much.
He would have
And I think he would have kept control of the suspect.
maybe.
I think that's where it was going at. I think my bad decision led to a bad outcome.
Yeah, you made a. I said save Hank. I did.
He's like staring darts in my eyes. I'm not even looking at the chat. Everyone's pissed at me.
Yeah, his fault. I said save Hank.
Raag did press the button.
He did push. I told you he's got.
Even though I was very much.
got
of
bad
a,
thumbs.
Go get the guy. We were gonna go back for Hank. I mean, does no one ask us that? Like after the bad guy got caught, we were gonna go back for Hank. We were.
Right. We saw 89%, and I think we made the thing. They
Actually,
are saying-
I did say, yeah, he's fine.
Yeah, he's
There's
fine.
video replay.
I was gonna say.
Watch the video replay of me saying, yeah, he's
for
fine.
life. It's
Um,
okay, Raag. We're just shaming you. All in good fun.
Yeah, no.
Shame on Raag.
Yeah, no, I deserve the shame.
Raag shame. Shame!
Yeah, I mean, look, we made a decision, and we went with it. Okay, so I want to talk about that scene a little bit. It looks like there was some other stuff in the apartment we could find. I never know where this stuff is. I feel like we found it all. But overall, I think this was going to lead to a chase scene. And I think we know... Oh, no. There was an outcome where we didn't get...
That could have ended right there.
Yeah, where we wouldn't have found Rupert.
Well, yeah, if you had not exposed him.
Yeah. And then he killed himself. So, yeah, there's a lot of interesting outcomes here.
So, no, I think that, look, if you had saved Hank, Rupert would have got away. I think that you saving him... Well, see, there's another little thing there. I don't know. Whatever. It's like, we made the decisions we made. But, yeah, it's kind of cool to see, like, how one little... Well, you know, it's not little, but, like, you know, one choice can just... And that's kind of what story writing is, and, you know, in acting and everything. It's all about choices. It's all about, you know, creating conflict, and that's what this game is. It does a great job at, like, creating conflict within the overall story and within you to make a choice, like, right there.
Especially when you make a choice that you thought was for the right decision. We thought we were making the right choice we thought we were making the choice that Hank won. Because if we go get Hank, he would say, I can take care of myself. I can take care of myself. Go get the bad guy. What are you doing? And so, yeah.
Which he very well may have said.
Yeah. I mean, no, I think it is interesting. I think the scene, the thing constantly pushes choices at you that are hard. I also think that there are, like, certain, like, apathy choices that are built into the game where it's like, just don't complete the mission. And I think those are very, very hard for a user to want to go towards. Like, you want a definitive outcome. You want to either catch the guy or decide to let him go, but you don't want to just, you know, not expose him, right?
You should do the apathetic play.
Yeah.
Just like the totally passive. Like the most passive of every answer you could give. It's just like, I'll ignore him.
Yeah.
I'll just stand here. I'll just wait for things to happen to me. I'll just wash this dish for 4 hours.
Guys, this is going to be entertaining television at its best. Okay, this is a great question. A spot of bother. Would a lower percentage of chance of survival have inflicted your decision? Yes, I think so. I think I would have, if it said Hank has a 20% chance of survival.
Oh, yeah. It would have helped it. Like, if it had been anything lower than, like, 65%.
I was going to say lower than 80, but yeah.
But
I mean,
65 is a passing grade, I guess.
But I mean, it is interesting because even in that moment, we made a decision like a rope. Again, I think I think this is intentional. Like, I think that the fact that they threw a quick timing decision, take off these, a quick timing decision at you, where it basically allowed you to make a super fast decision that led you to put a human life at risk at 11%. Would you ever put a human life at risk at 11% in your normal day-to-day life?
No, not if there was something I could do to not put it at risk. You know what I mean?
Yeah, well, but that's the thing. We know that this is not reality.
Yeah.
You know, in this, but and then again, like,
and again, we
there are situations. There are situations where you trying to save somebody puts you and them more at risk. Where it's just kind of like, all right, well, you kind of figure it out. I mean, like, this is just like statistical analysis where it's like, if somebody is drowning out in the ocean and you are not a strong swimmer, you trying to go save them is not a good idea, because like, you know, you need what the best thing for you to do is to be like, help, somebody save this person, right?
Right,
you know,
right,
like,
exactly.
you know,
Or
like,
get
it's
something
like
a flotation
if there's
device.
if there's like, you know, a house on fire and you're like, and there's like some woman in the second story saying like, oh my God, help me, please, help me, like, you know, if you're like an able-bodied person and you're like can somehow, some way, like, actually do it, like, whatever. But if you're not, like, you know, it's like 911. All right, lady, jump. You're gonna break your legs, but at least you'll be like alive.
I'd pull the car over, jump up onto the roof of the car.
Look at him.
Tell her to come down. You know, at
You're
least
gonna pull up a car. You're gonna pull up a car next to a burning building.
If it's only the second floor, yeah.
You're gonna pull up a car next to a house that's on fire.
If she's on the second floor and needs to get out, I'd be like, okay, come on.
The house is on fire to the point
The
that
house
the car
is on fire. We get the car close, and we're like, get on this roof, jump on this roof. It's not that far of a jump. A lot of people jump more than, you know.
Tires are gonna melt.
Whatever.
Gas is gonna explode.
You get that car there, you get her on top of that roof of that car, slide off, either get in the car and drive away.
I've really enjoyed this hypothetical situation where we talk about saving this hypothetical lady. What's this lady's name?
What did you bring us here for?
Ruth. It's always Ruth.
Ruth. It's Ruth. Yeah. This was an enjoyable hypotheticals here.
Hold on, but really, we should start a whole thing like.
Yeah, we
Bryan
are just doing
Dechart
a trial run.
for Ethan Hunt.
I'm all for it. Yeah.
Bryan Dechart for E-H. Bryan Dechart,
Yes, that is something that we're starting.
The
here
son
today on
of
screen.
Ethan Hawke. He's got to have a hunt.
Tom Cruise is 56 years old.
He's got to have
He's
a
done.
son.
He's done.
He's a spy. He's definitely done spy things. He has a son out there.
You know, Brian kind of has like a Tom Cruise-y kind of thing, a little bit. You know, kind of pointed features.
Yeah, totally. So this is something that we'll do as this movie comes out. This is our crossover. We want Brian to be put into the discussion for the next Ethan Hunt.
Yeah, I mean, that's got to happen. I mean, because basically Ethan Hunt is our James Bond.
Yeah, it's the American James Bond.
Yeah.
Maybe Jason Bourne slides in that
Sure.
discussion.
And so does I mean, the Tom Clancy guy was
Jack Ryan.
Jack Ryan. Jack Ryan is you know, easily that equivalent too. But Ethan Hunt, I mean, these Mission Impossible movies are badass. Who's excited for Mission Impossible Fallout? I mean, we all know. Okay, look, I'm just gonna go ahead and say it. Tom Cruise is kind of crazy. All right. But he makes some goddamn good movies.
He does. It's good. Well,
Most of the time.
We've talked about Tom Cruise a lot here today. Do
More
you guys
than
have
I
any?
was expecting.
Okay, we're gonna do kind of end this in a little Q&A. Talk a little bit to these guys a little bit. These guys are both actors and writers, and have done various things out in the world. The question from the chat. Feel free if you have any questions in the chat, put them in. Do you guys play video games, or do you have like video games that you enjoy, have played in the past that you've enjoyed? Someone talks about gaming to you, what do you say?
I mean, I used to play a fair amount of video games when I was younger. Had a NES system and a PlayStation. Played Final Fantasy VII.
Ooh,
you know,
that's
I loved a good RPG game. I also loved, you know, like Street Fighter, Mortal Kombat.
Yeah.
I mean, Killer Instinct was my go-to. Killer Instinct was the best.
They made, for me, it was, they had these Spider-Man games on PlayStation that were superb.
Mm-hmm.
It was Spider-Man and then Spider-Man 2, Inter Electro, and those were some of my favorite games. I enjoyed Duke Nukem Time to Kill, got the PlayStation 2, and then I really got into Red Faction, and, oh gosh, I like Red Faction. Oh, Silent Hill. Silent Hill was my favorite game.
I couldn't play those games. They were too scary.
Loved the first Silent Hill. Loved the first Silent Hill because it featured a writer as a badass. I was like, okay, cool. And I actually bought a brown jacket
because of how much I like the one that the guy had in Silent Hill.
Yeah, well, so
Silent
going
Hill.
on from there.
And Hulk Ultimate Destruction. I like the superhero video games because that was like Grand Theft
He's a
Auto
superhero nerd.
Hulk.
Yeah, he really likes comics and
I
stuff.
I do.
He's a big comic guy.
And
of course, like as the revolution came from 64-bit to 128 or whatever, I started playing, Halo and all that stuff and
KCRW.
Yeah, Trey's shirt is KCRW.
Which he doesn't really listen to that often.
I just don't have a car.
You can listen to it on the internet. Anyway, and video games, I think video games are awesome. I just don't happen to be an avid consumer of them because I'm so busy with other stuff. I haven't had a system in quite a while. But, the last game that I did play that I really enjoyed, I had a PlayStation 3 or 4, I don't know, 3 maybe, and I had a Batman Arkham City.
Ooh, I played one of those Arkham games.
City was pretty awesome because I love, and I played GTA like all the way up till San Andreas maybe, and then I kind of fell off after that. But I love those free motion games.
Yeah.
What's the term?
Free range.
Free range.
Free world.
Free world.
It's open world.
Open world.
Yeah. So it's I love that open world where you can just go and just play around, especially as Batman because I love Batman. I've always wanted to be Batman.
I would watch
still want to
a
be Batman.
movie done in the style of those Arkham trailers.
Yeah, they were pretty awesome.
Yeah, the one where his dad, where he reads the note that his dad wrote. That's good. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about.
And that's the interesting thing about story about video games. There's some awesome writing and acting and just overall story creation that's happening in the video game world, especially because the audience gets to have so much of an experience with it, where it is really about their experience. It's always, in film and TV, it's about the audience experience, but for video games, it's you get to take it in your hands and direct. You get to be the director in a sense.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Well, I know for a fact I'm gonna play Red Dead Redemption 2, which is kind of the GT. It's the same creators as GTA, but they do a Western.
Yeah. I've heard
and
that.
so I think that's something that you guys should definitely come around for.
I'm down.
Would you prefer to write your own game or show?
Actually, if I had the open choice, even though I've studied television the most, I think a game offers more freedom. But obviously, that's a hard. I mean, I guess both jobs are hard to get, but opening a game, the possibilities there, I think, are really cool.
A game, you have to have so many outcomes. You have to have a huge team.
Well, this was a 2,000-page script plus.
I can only imagine.
No.
But then you think about all the. But this is like a whole season of television. Maybe even a whole television series.
Yeah, Brian worked on this game.
You think about the amount of pages that are generated over a whole season of television, a whole series of television.
Yeah.
I think it's
and what got thrown away, imagine, when you're in the writer's room, you throw away a lot of stuff. Yeah, that's pretty crazy.
And I guess that's what's interesting about
here. I'm intrigued by the video game world in that I love animation. I want to write an animated feature, and that's my next goal as a writer, in a way, to write an animated feature, just because it is so free range, where you get to just create your own universe.
What's cool too is that you with the video game, like you're talking about, stuff that gets thrown away. With the video game, it doesn't. It's do I want the guy to go one way? Do I want the character to go a different way? In this video game, especially in this particular game, why not both? You can have both ways, and so that's kind of cool that no idea needs to be omitted if it's good enough. You have two great ideas, you can use both great ideas.
Yeah, and Leap93, who's talking about the combination of, what video games offer as a narrative art form. I just think that there's so many more possibilities, and as much as we had a really silly stream the other day playing Shadow of War, if any of you guys are interested, you can check out my YouTube channel and find my old stuff, or the Twitch channel itself, find my old stuff. We just did a Shadow of War stream, which uses the Nemesis system, and is basically canned events in an open world that kind of randomly compile into a specific journey for your mission. And I think that is a really cool formula. It's just, you have possibilities to do things in video games narratively that are just not possible in other mediums. But at the same time, movies and TV allow you a lot of control over your audience, versus video games, you by nature are controlling choices for your audience. And you can make a more open version of Detroit Become Human, but it becomes a much less emotive experience and becomes a little more immersive. something in Promenade Theater. Promenade Theater is interactive theater where you're walking through a theater experience and it's around you. Is sometimes you'll go into one of these experiences with 5 friends, 4 people will come out and talk about how cool it was, and one person will come out and be like, wait, I missed all of that. Oh, I didn't do that. Oh, I didn't make that decision. Oh.
Yeah,
and there's
what's the one in New York? It's a
Sleep No More, which is one of my favorite experiences if you're looking for like a live...
If you ever happen to be in New York.
Yeah, and it costs a little bit of money. It costs, around $100.
Yeah.
But it is one of the coolest interactive theater experiences because you get to just wander a 5-story hotel and experience things.
It's based on Macbeth, Shakespeare, so you should read Shakespeare just for the sake of it, and read Macbeth before you go so you understand a little bit more of what's going on. If you ever make it to New York and want to go see Sleep No More, it's been extended for years now.
I've seen it 3 times.
It's a permanent installation now. It is an institution. Somebody asked a question, or somebody said something which is kind of cool because I didn't know. I loved Banali. Said, I love swinging around as Spider-Man in open world games. I didn't know they had a Spider-Man game where you could swing around.
Yeah, they
like
do.
That sounds
Spider-Man
awesome.
2, based off the second movie.
Well, I think there's a lot of new ones coming out now.
Yeah, there's got to be.
Yeah,
but that was the first
one. It sounds like so much fun because I always wanted to be Spider-Man too. Like Spider-Man and Batman were always like my 2 favorites, just because Spider-Man had that. I as a kid, I wanted to learn how to design a web slinger.
Oh.
I wanted. I was like, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna figure this out. And I tried a few different things. Of course they had the little silly string stuff, and I was like, no, this is bullshit. I want to run a tube from down here, so it's hidden, right? And then it's it can be some kind of crazy epoxy. I was thinking this at 8 or 9 years old because I would do work in the garage with my dad, and he'd be like, yes, all right, so there's this and this creates that, and that's an epoxy, and this is it's an adhesive.
And this is how James lost his arms and got replaced with android arms that he now see in front of you.
Pigeon arms.
Pigeon arms.
More pigeon than man.
I feel weird flexing to cyberspace.
You decided to make it
I know,
better.
but I'm just saying, it feels
it's weird for me too.
Yeah, we're all uncomfortable, but it's okay. No, that's fine.
He did it. He did it. He did it. It's so cute.
I'm cute.
Cool.
I saw a favorite animated movie. I like all the Pixar stuff. Batman Mask of the Phantasm, though.
I mean, look, How to Train Your Dragon is so good.
Oh, it is! I haven't seen the second one.
The Leica studio does a lot of great stuff. What was the last one they did? Kubo, that was pretty awesome. I just love Claymation.
Yes.
Claymation is amazing.
I really am enjoying the hyper-artistic Claymation that's coming out.
Yeah, and Box Trolls was so cute. That was such a cute movie.
I loved classic 90s anime like Princess Mononoke and Akira and some of those classics and stuff.
I've seen some of those.
Yeah, there's some really good stuff there.
Yeah. You know what we should do sometime? We should watch Cowboy Bebop.
Cowboy Bebop's fantastic.
I haven't seen it. I'm in.
Oh, do you haven't seen it?
I haven't seen it.
It's really, really, really good.
Oh, it's so good. They should do a live-action version of Cowboy Bebop and not whitewash it.
I don't disagree.
Yes.
Cast things accurately.
Okay, let's talk a little bit. So you got to play acting right now. Do you guys want to talk about anything you've worked on recently or anything like that? Or
I didn't care for it.
You didn't care for it?
I didn't care for it.
You didn't care for it. We've got a little short that we're going to play of Trey's real quick. It's 2 minutes long, and we're going to come back and we're going to talk more. But I figured we'd feature Trey in something that he did, because,
We're going to get a bottle of water.
Awesome. Yeah, we're going to take a 2-minute break. We're going to come back for just a few more questions, and then we're going to be out. I know we're running a little late, but it's fun. Why not? Let's stay.
What up, girl? I just saw the best movie, Swords of Time 2. It was the tits. Have you seen it?
I didn't care for it.
What do you mean you didn't care for it? What didn't you like about it?
I didn't care for it.
But it was an award-winning screenplay that was purchased in a major bidding war.
I didn't care for it.
The director won an Oscar for that movie about the guy who was trapped in his garage. It was emotional.
I didn't care for it.
The production design was unlike anything I've ever seen, and I've flown all over the North Pole during an Aurora Borealis.
I didn't care for it.
It made me question my existence as a man in modern America.
I didn't care for it.
What about that bacon-wrapped pizza we had last week?
I didn't care for it.
When our gorgeous neighbor came to hang out in her bathing suit when her AC broke.
I didn't care for it.
Drake's new album.
I I didn't care for it.
That story about how I saved the wounded muskrat from drowning?
I didn't care for it.
The moon landing?
I didn't care for it.
That jalapeno margarita I made you?
I didn't care for it.
The cake my mother sent.
I
My mother is a saint.
did
I love her with all my heart.
didn't care for it.
The weather today.
I didn't care for it.
That origami class you took.
I didn't care for it.
The stroll through the park.
I didn't care for it.
The something. The hoodie I bought.
I didn't care for it.
Baseball opening day.
I didn't care for it.
When I plucked all of my eyebrows.
I didn't care for it.
What about the F-bomb we heard on the news today? This... Conversation.
Didn't care for it.
Well, we're back. Yeah, so
We
that
are.
was a little short that Trey was in.
That's the short.
Yeah, it's
Time
JJ
to
watching it.
Thank you all for watching it. I've always wanted somebody to make a GIF out of the shot where I had the sign. So if anyone does that, tweet me, hashtag me, Instagram me. I will retweet that.
Well, the funny thing about this is Trey is kind of infamous amongst us for like having pretty like very direct opinions about things that we really enjoy, which is pretty much, I think, why we love you.
He's a prick, but he's our prick.
Oh.
What?
The same can be said about me.
Yeah.
Wait,
and
what?
So.
Huh? Where are we at? How did we get here?
But
What
yeah.
did you call me?
But
Such a jerk.
This is whoop, I almost dropped my phone. Yeah, so that's cool. So Trey, you work
Yes.
as a writer. You have actually worked as a story analysis for like
Yes.
production companies and things like that, right?
Yeah, actually, I have, and that's been very fun because I get to read and analyze a lot of material that's going around through the industry right now, and
things that you may see.
Yeah, things that you have even seen. That I'm happy to say
Talk about some things that you've written.
Well, I
read
can't
and
because
that-
of NDAs.
No, that you read
Oh.
in the past that have already been made.
Oh, okay, yes. Brigsby Bear, which got great reviews. I haven't seen it yet, but I gave it a recommendation. That came out. There's another one coming out on Netflix called The Package that I think is going to be very funny.
But it's cool.
It's cool. Like talking more about the work itself is. Sorry, it is. It's cool because I've been studying screenwriting for a long time since I was 15. When I realized I didn't have the budget to make the movies I wanted to make, but I could write them.
Yeah.
And it was at a time where you could read screenplay passages on DVDs. Like, I think Silence of the Lambs had a script-to-screen feature on the DVD that helped me out a lot. So, Ted Talley, thanks. And just being in a job where I get to read scripts and be like, this is what works, this is what doesn't work, and sort of seeing the material that's being read and everything. That is a learning. It was like
and
a learning
what's getting
experience.
through the ranks.
Yeah.
Like you see what is actually working from first reader's eyes, because very often the first person to read a script is going to be the assistant of somebody or an intern.
Mhm.
And if it doesn't jump out at them, then it's not going to jump out. It's not going to get into the hands of the higher ups, which are the people who you want to reach.
Yeah, the perspective is that if this person doesn't like the script, how am I going to like the script? If the intern or the reader doesn't like it, you're like the first wave of defense because so much material is going to any said company that you really have to take it seriously, because if you say a project's terrible that goes on to be made and win a lot of Oscars and make a lot of money, just
And
as an
they passed on
extreme
it, right?
example, if you become the company that passed on it, I mean, you live on in infamy, right? There's so many stories about great scripts that got passed on by a lot of different people.
And there's also a lot of scripts got picked up by the wrong production company.
Yeah.
And then they just weren't able to bring it to. I mean, there's so many bad movies made every year. it's incredible these days if you look at just all of the material that's churned out.
Mm-hmm.
But there's a line of defense against that for these larger entities and for even the smaller like art house production companies. They just have a solid team of minds, and the more you understand who's working for you, who you're working for, what the theme, the tone that you want.
Yeah.
And if any of them need another writer, hire me. I'm available. Come and get me.
Always grab Trey. Look at his Wattpad as well.
Yeah.
It's in the identifier and the ticker.
Please do. I have
and
just started that.
And talking to Trey, to James a little bit here. Actually, James.
Sorry, James looks like a 70s cop off duty. I don't disagree. Continue. Talk to James.
James and I actually write together. We're working on a pilot right now that we're really excited about. It's a time travel themed thing. We're going to talk about it more on this stream at some point. We're kind of figuring out the right way to approach it. But you can see there's a whiteboard in the back that's actually James and I worked on the other day. We were just cranking through some things. We're cranking through the second draft of it, cleaning it up.
And I'll read it once it's done. Once it's ready.
I mean,
once
we have a good
Once it's
first
ready.
draft. We want it to be, with 2 people on it, like I was telling Trey on the car right over it, we want it to be to the point where neither of us really have issues with the script before we give it to anybody else, because sometimes, you can pass something along to a friend and it's like, hey, read this. Well, if you already have a problem with the script, they're probably going to have a problem with the script. And if any of you are writers, take the time, sit down, and say, why don't I feel whole about this? Why doesn't this feel good? You'll plow ahead, but that's what's great about actually having a writing partner. Like, this is the first time either of us
we've never worked with someone else before, so this is the
Yeah.
first time we both kind of took our time to do that.
And it's been great. I think we've churned out some really great ideas, and it's interesting because, as I've said before, it's opened up a new layer of our friendship. When we first met, we were just friends and whatnot, but
I introduced them.
Yeah, he
Full
did.
credit.
He did.
Full credit.
Funny enough, I was in a skirt whenever we first met. But
It was
that's a whole
Halloween.
other story. It was Halloween.
I mean, that's the story. It's Halloween.
That's how it goes. Yeah.
We'll be shady about it then.
Yeah. It's
Anyway,
a good time. The start
but
of a great
the
adventure.
aggressiveness that can kind of come out of us sometimes when we're writing, it's funny because it can kind of help drive us in, us getting into conflict can help drive the conflict of the script.
What James is trying to say is we have a ritual where we fight for the first 10 minutes of us together,
exactly.
where we just scream at each other for 10 minutes, and then it actually just kind of releases the tension and we're able to move and jive together for the rest of the time.
As payback for me introducing Raag to James introduced me to my fiance. So it's all good. It all works out.
This all works.
It's all true.
Exactly. You introduced me to this, cancerous tumor. I gave you your own.
And if she sees it, someone just got disinvited. Sweetie, I didn't condone that.
Yeah, no. We love you, Derek.
Shame.
Shame. I'll take the shame.
We know your name.
And then we're
disinvited.
James, also talk a little bit about your acting. Is there anything that you would want to mention? You can find James if you want to just look up James Bristow. You'll find a lot of his IMDb stuff. Both of these guys are on IMDb.
We're IMDb-able. I've been on some TV stuff and some movies and whatnot, but you're probably not going to be that into some of them. One thing that some of you might be interested in, check out this movie called Appropriate Behavior. It came out, I don't know. I don't know.
I'm not laughing at that. I'm laughing at the fact that you're in a movie called Appropriate Behavior.
Well, I mean, it's about inappropriate
I'm
behavior.
sure it is.
It's an interesting story. It's about, find out for yourself. If you like this game, you might dig it. You can find me. I'm out there.
We're all out there.
We're all out there.
So, this is a really cool thing. Again, the point of the stream is to play a game that's, obviously a lot of you guys are playing right now, but to try to bring some other layers to it. We've all worked in the industry.
Yeah.
Every guest that we've brought in here does. And so we might have a little bit of perspective here and there that I think we hopefully offered. I think video game storytelling and analyzing the choices here is really the point of all of this. And it really teaches... there's a lot going underneath the hood here that is beyond just we're telling a story with beginning, middle, and end. There's a lot of complexity here. And whether it's intentional or unintentional, I think it's really, really, really cool to sit down and try to peel back some of those layers while having a fun time experiencing the game and playing with Pico de Gallo.
Yeah. I mean, in the video game world, it seems like everything has to be so intentional because like in filmmaking and television you can catch those like sparkle moments where all of a sudden somebody has just a contradictory look to what they're saying,
right?
And you can obviously have that here, but so much of it comes from the laying the digital stuff over whatever has been acted or da 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 da. Anyway, we're just gonna go ahead and close on this face here.
Or not.
Or not.
None of us are legally old enough to run for president.
Yeah, you got to be 35.
Yeah, we're not there. But
I just turned 30, so.
Yeah.
Decide on the stories you want to tell. Rosie Wolf draws. Write, photograph. Decide on the stories you want to tell.
Yeah, write about stuff that you find interesting. Don't ever take the advice. Write what you know, because guess what? Nobody ever knew anything until they started creating whatever it is that they wanted to do.
The question was, do I want to be a writer or photographer? But I like where you're going. I was just... That's why I was like, tell the story you want to tell. Visually or through word.
Yeah, tell whatever story however you want to tell it. And
you were noticed.
As long as you're passionate about it.
Yeah, no, totally. I think when it comes to picking a story that you want to work on, it's so much about... It's so hard to get a story to the finish line that if you don't have an absolute love and personal connection with the material, it's really, really, really hard to drive yourself to the end. So that's, I think, the biggest thing. Like, there's so many projects that you'll start as a good idea, but that fizzle out for you halfway through. And if you don't really make sure that you're in love with the material when you pick it up, then you're going to have a really hard time grinding through all of the really hard work. I mean, they always say, the famous quote, and I forget who says it, is nobody likes writing, but everyone likes having written something. And that's really the key to writing. I mean, the finished product is what you aim for and what you strive for, because nothing looks better than a stack of papers on your desk that has been meticulously thought out. But getting there requires a lot of fighting and wrestling.
And throwing stuff away and knowing how to keep going forward even whenever you feel that it sucks.
Yeah.
And sometimes you just gotta write stuff that sucks. And we all
get the suckiness out of you.
Just do it. Like, sometimes you just gotta be like, okay, well that sucked.
James Cameron made Piranha 2. Remember that.
Did he write and
throw other people's names at me and I will tell you the suckiness they did.
Yeah.
I'm serious. Do it.
No, it's good.
Do it! I'm kidding.
Don't pick a fight with James Cameron right now, okay?
No, I won't.
It's too powerful.
I'm just saying. But I mean,
I'm sure he's watching,
right? He's watching at home right now. Guys, this is so great. Thank you to you two for being on the stream.
Thank you for having us.
It flew by. I was like, wow, that was 3 hours.
Yeah, no, totally. The game's really cool. It's a fun game to play.
It is.
Tomorrow, I'm going to pull up the graphic real quick. We are going to do the Red Connor playthrough. And the thing's a little cut off. But July 15th, tomorrow at noon Pacific time. Brian is back. He's going to start streaming again. We're going to play through this game again.
He's married.
He is. He's a new man. And we'll probably, discuss his wonderful adventures over the last few weeks. His wedding was beautiful, by the way. And we're going to continue through the game. So please join us for that. Follow all of these guys. So I'm going to put up all of our intro cards over my face real quick. First, here's James's information. Follow him at that Instagram account. Please do. There's lots of good gun shows going on over there.
Not really.
Yeah.
What are you woofing about? You want to go down?
Follow Trey at all his various accounts. He is awesome. He brings lots of perspective to everything that he does.
Thanks.
Follow Pico de Gallo because he looks awesome in that swimsuit mask photo that we have right now. And then he's just kind of like lying out on the bed. I just feel like he's in a swimsuit.
It's like a Sports Illustrated guy.
Yeah, it's kind of a Sports Illustrated thing. And follow me, shame me. Wait, let me fix that.
Shame
real quick.
you?
Shame him?
No, don't shame
We don't gotta work that hard.
Real quick, let me get that right on our last play up of it. Okay, 750.
His fiance heard the cancerous tumor thing.
Oh.
You've been shamed.
But this graphic has the right Instagram title here, and so please check me out at all of those locations. I post these streams.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean it that way.
I post these streams on YouTube within 24 hours, so if you want to check it out, the reruns there. Obviously, they'll always be up on Twitch. This will be in 2 parts because we lost the stream for a little bit. And I'm going to be around. I don't know when I'm going to stream my 3rd stream, but I will be locking that in within a day. I just have to check on some things with the guests. And we're going to do this again. And if you liked James and Trey, which I hope you did, you're going to see them a lot because they're kind of attached to my life like a cancerous tumor. And so they'll be around, just like JJ and Jess. If you like their first round, they will also be around. I will let you guys know when the guests will be finite, and you may not have them always around, but these guys are going to be on and in and out of various things that we do a lot. We're going to do more stuff with writing. We're going to play different games. I'm excited for a lot of the things we're going to do in the future.
Play some Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Ooh, yeah, I want to get that Spider-Man game. Are we done?
No, we're not. You think I just pressed a button? No.
Well, I want to play the Spider-Man game.
So, play with the Stream Elements commands. Thank you so much to everyone who donated. You guys are awesome for doing that. I appreciate everyone who contributes to this cast, who follows, who retweets. You guys are great. All of the hosts. Thank our mods, Blue Owls Medic. You should follow her on Twitch. X Matrix Gamer. You should follow him on Twitch. 988. I think you should follow him on the Twitch. I don't know if he streams. If he does, please put it in your Twitch right now. You guys are all amazing. Thank you. Good night. Even though it's not night here, but it's night somewhere. You guys are fantastic. This was a great stream.
It was.
I'll see you guys
had a great
later.
time.
Yeah, thanks a lot.
Goodbye.
Peace.